Oh God.
We don't need to talk about what happened last session.
What are you
We
talking
don't
about? That
need
was the
to.
greatest session in the
It's
world.
not important. It might not even be canon. So we're not going to talk
Oh,
about it.
fucking
What
bring up this.
happened, however, last session was you guys were given a deal or options to choose from, an ultimatum by Nakura. And today, as the rest of you are congregating and meeting amongst yourselves, Irida, you are called to Nakura's office.
Oh, okay, I'll go.
Okay. As the rest of you are getting yourselves ready
Oh,
this morning and congregating ideas and how you're going to formulate the plans for these three options given to you, Irida heads off through the Dion Hotel up to Nakura's office, which is just a closed door in front of you. Do you knock or do you open it?
I'll knock first.
Who is it?
It's Irida.
Come in.
Okay, and I'm gonna go in.
Take a seat. Don't be shy. I know last time we spoke, we didn't leave off on the greatest terms, and I still haven't forgiven you, Irida, for what you've done. I don't want you to mistake this as so we are on equal footing now. But
Yeah.
for how much you have disappointed me, I still care about you. And with everything coming up with the Apple and the decisions you're making, I think it's a good time for me to know where you are. Has Spectra spoken to you?
She hasn't. Um, and I I have no excuses. I've just I've really been reflecting on, everything that I've been doing, and I've been praying more and doing.
Silence. Have I ever told you about what brought me to Dion?
Don't think so.
It was shortly after I had come to Neo Eden, gotten off of the prison ship. I was an old lady back then, too. And I remember when this hotel used to be an old warehouse owned by Dashkov before I bought it out from them. And I remember when I was deciding my place in the world, when Dion was introduced to me, I remember standing on the roof of this hotel and wishing that I could fly away into the sky, into the stars, and off of this planet. Irida, why do you believe in Spectra?
I want to try and make good. I want to help people to the best of my abilities.
Do you? Listen,
Irida's not going to say anything.
faith, belief, especially in something real like the Somayaji. Irida, what I'm fearful is that your sense of belief and your sense of faith and your morals and your ethics, they aren't based on you. They're based on the people around you. I'm scared that the only reason you're trying to be better is because of what I said to you. And that's not ethics. That's not morals. You should want to be good because of you. And Irida, what if all of this disappears one day? Well, what if there's no Dion Hotel to go back to? I'm old. What if I croak tomorrow? What are you going to have that leads you towards this path of morals and ethics if you don't have yourself?
She's just gonna look like away.
I didn't come in here to lecture you, Irida. I made that mistake before. You're not going to be better by me yelling at you and me telling you where you're wrong. Do you want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Dion hasn't spoken to me for 5 years. And that does not leave this room, Irida. Because your faith and your morals and your ethics shouldn't be because of the Somayaji. They shouldn't be because of them. They should be channeled through them. And I have tried my best to talk to Dion again, and he has again and again denied me. I have built this temple towards him. I have wished to fly, but he has not given me that gift. And he may never will. And I need you right now to understand that Spectra might never speak to you again. But I need you to be good anyways. I'm sorry that I exploded on you and everyone else. It's not what Dion would have wanted from me. And it's not what I want from myself. You are free to leave, Irida, and thank you for your time.
They're just gonna get up and go. No words.
Okay. All right. The rest of you, however, Trink, over the past day or so, you were just kind of sent on odd tasks by Nakara, and when you came back yesterday, you found the party in a very odd place. You had passed by the Renaissance fair that was happening just outside, and everyone else seemed to have just been kind of exhausted by the time you got home, and that night had passed. But now in the morning, the 5 of you are faced with decisions as Irida steps back into your bunk on the 3 paths you have to go. Now, I know a few of you have already decided this outside of game, but your characters have not. So I'd like to hear their opinions and their thoughts.
Well, I guess I'll start. Going to that wretched little church is so scary. And Trink will not be doing that. And he thinks that searching for Cleome would be much, much nicer.
Wimp. Who said that?
What? Who said that?
Who said that?
As much as I hate to say it.
Oh,
No, you go ahead, man.
you go.
As much as I hate to say it, I do agree with Valerie on this. Don't let fear dictate the direction you take your life.
Did you guys hear that?
Oh my god.
Did you
guys
hear
are
his
meant
bird?
to be
Did you guys hear that?
This fucking bird. I forgot that exists. That fucking bird that I hate.
No.
But I agree with you.
Are you going with Valerie?
No. I'm gonna go.
I tried.
I'm going to find Cleome.
I
For
ain't
my
going
own
to the church.
reasons. Why are you not going to
What?
the church? After I just dropped a very inspirational line, you're letting fear dictate your life?
Says you.
I
No,
was
I
gonna
just,
say,
you
but I
know,
didn't
I
want
have
to.
my own beliefs, and there's some places that I just don't want to go. So,
Well, all right.
Yeah, what about you, Virgil?
fuck that, bro.
Why don't you want to go to the church?
Got my reasons.
Scared?
Yeah, I bet.
I'm not scared of no second screamers, all right? That's all you need to know.
What about Moss?
Oh, Moss, Big M.
So, I've been thinking on this one. and I mean, I'm interested in two possible paths. I want to stick with as many people as I can and help as many people as I can, but the church is tempting me a little bit.
No.
I never considered you a man of the faith, Moss.
It's, you know, and I don't know. I'm stuck because I wanna help as many people as possible, but at the same time, that Eden Health is involved with if we went to the church with Juventus, and I would, you know, I would love to find out as much as I can from them and gain any information that I can into their inner workings. So, but now I'm gonna wait until I've heard what everyone has to say to make my decision.
Okay. And I believe as of right now, it is Trink, Irida, and Virgil going after Ida and Cleome, and it is Valerie going to the church by herself at the very moment. I'm pretty sure. If that makes up your mind, Moss.
I mean, if you want to go with them, Moss, you can. I'm sure I can handle the church.
I believe that's probably the most dangerous location out of all three options, and you'd be taking it on solo.
Don't they already know you too? Or were those the pirates?
Those were the pirates.
Those were the pirates. I would hope no screamer knows my name, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, what's your plan for getting through the church and sorting this out?
I haven't thought that far yet.
Oh, Valerie.
I was just kind of gonna go with the flow, you know.
Your plan or lack
By
thereof
yourself?
inspires me greatly.
Well, you know, I was hoping someone would come with me, but you know, I see you guys are a little afraid of the church.
Yeah.
What do
So,
you need someone to hold your hand while you go to the church?
no, I'm just saying it's, you know, we've been in a group for so long. It would be nice to stay that way, but I mean, everyone wants to go find Cleome, then I'm not gonna stop you. It's just I want to go to the church and deal with them for my own personal reasons too, Virgil.
That's fair.
Well, I think
If-
tracking Cleome and everything like that, there's plenty of people covering that, and we've got, you know, I'd say heavy hitters are taking that route, and we can always keep in contact. So I think, Valerie, if you want my help, I'll go with you to the church and be support, since everyone else has each other's backs when hunting down Cleome. I think if you want help, I'm willing to go with you to the church.
I mean, I'll take the help. It's up to you, though. I mean, it's
Virgil, you
dangerous.
think you can lead the others just fine and keep them alive?
Moss,
Me?
I could
Virgil.
lead a barrel of monkeys out of out of their own barrel. You don't think I could lead these two yahoos to Ida and Cleome?
Irida, you think you can keep these two safe?
I'm a natural born
Yes.
leader.
All right. Well then, I'm going to the church with Valerie. You guys just keep each other safe. All right.
That was really team leader of you, Moss.
Good luck.
Well, they're going to be fighting in between themselves as to who is which, so I might as well just project my voice
Yeah.
louder now.
It's me.
Okay. Well, as you guys have split into your two groups there.
Wait, how are we gonna transport ourselves? I don't know if I can fit you all on my
Wow.
bike, and I'm sure as hell I'm not letting Valerie take it.
Bye, guys. We say as we're driving.
You let me
far
borrow
away.
your gun, but not your bike?
Well, the gun thing was I had to focus on driving, and you had to focus on shooting. And I don't know if you could shoot things very well with that dinky little sword of yours, so
Well, yeah, it's a sword. You're not supposed to shoot a sword.
you can't throw it or something.
Does it look like a dagger? No, it's heavy.
Yeah, just pull your hand back and toss. It ain't that hard.
One day I'm gonna hand you
What
my
is- what is
sword
this
and
even
like
accomplishing? What is this accomplishing?
Hey, Drink. Could you go and ask Nakara if she has a spare car?
I will not be doing that.
Fuck. Hey,
Listen,
Virgil.
how about? I mean, there's room for 2 on the bike at least, right? Like 2 grown people.
Yeah, why don't you let
Fine,
Moss
fine.
drive? I'm sure you trust Moss more than me.
Can I fit like if we formed a Yajita's hot
pyramid.
dog with Trink as the dog and Irida and Virgil
Lord.
as the buns? Would they fit? Would they all fit?
Of course he would make a hot dog reference to that. Of course.
I'm so
I know.
hungry. I had
Yeah.
I had 4 hot dogs today. I'm still hungry.
Sure.
No.
Honestly, I feel like you could make that fit. You probably could.
I mean,
It would
Trink
be
could be like worn as a backpack, you know?
It
Look
could
at
be.
the
It will be
size of-
incredibly
thinking.
unsafe, but we've never gotten anything done by doing things by the books. So if you're willing to, if you're willing to cram onto my bike like a Yajitis hot dog, then
If it's the only way, I guess it'll have to do.
Why can't I just put you in a backpack and
No.
Drink fit in a backpack. He's 4 feet tall.
He's kind of fat too.
Yeah, I think you guys kind of I think you guys make Trink to be smaller than he actually is.
He
Wait,
is
I
a
didn't say anything.
medium-sized creature.
did you say that to anyone else?
Me?
Yeah.
I mumbled it.
What?
No, the
I
image.
would like to make a perception check. Game Master.
No, what you sent me on Instagram earlier.
Oh no, I didn't send that to anyone.
You're
Murphy and
evil.
Gus
Okay,
liked it.
okay.
So
Okay, so you guys are going on your motorcycle. Valerie and
My
Moss.
motorcycle.
Yes, Valerie and
Our-
Moss are going over to the Mossmobile to head out.
Murphy, I'm gonna give myself 1,000 bullets. I hope you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah,
Cool.
sounds great.
metagaming.
Well, Murphy doesn't track bullets anyways, and I'm worried that it won't let me shoot my gun if I run out on like my character sheet. So
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's why sword's better.
All right. Then these two groups separate and you guys head out. As Virgil, Trink, and Irida, you guys begin heading towards Cleome and Ida, who were last seen around Matt Doc's office, which, Moss, you would know that Matt Doc is one of the most famous Ripper Docs within Neo Eden. He is like, he's not a legal Ripper Doc by any means. He runs an illegal business, but he is the most well known. He's kind of the guy that a lot of the upper epsilon of society goes to get work done that they legally can't get done. You know. And his price range is typically way outside of the ranges of most prisoners, which is where someone by the likes of you would come in, offering a more affordable price for, you know.
I'm for the working class.
But yeah, so they were last seen around Matt Doc's office, though it was very much like word of mouth trying to trace where they are, since they seem to have been bounding between locations throughout the city. Meanwhile, Moss and Valerie, you guys head out in your clinky little Mossmobile towards the St. Keo Church. And I'm guessing you guys are hollow skinning yourselves throughout all of this? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I would like each of you to make a blind deception check for me.
Blind deception.
Yes, I would like it to be blind.
I'm decepting it.
Oh,
I'm
all of
decepting.
us.
Yes, everyone wearing a hollow skin.
Private
Okay.
GM though.
Good thing it's not a private, right?
Oh,
Can I-
blind.
Yeah, blind roll.
Oh, blind.
Mhm.
Blind.
I was gonna say I don't think deception.
Can
checks are
I add
blind.
my
No.
nocturnal charm, Murphy?
But for this specific deception check, I do want it to be blind. Your nocturnal?
Yeah.
No, you cannot add your nocturnal
Are you
charm.
wearing a
I'm
hollow
sorry.
skin?
Probably.
It's worth a shot.
Can you consider the fact that I went
was
out and
deception?
knocked someone out and stole their card, and then so I have an ID on me for who I wanted to disguise myself as?
You could get advantage for that, yeah.
Awesome.
I'll let you re-roll that with advantage.
And then you're gonna turn the corner. You're gonna see a wanted poster.
Reroll
it's
it with
Deborah.
advantage. You just want me to roll
Just
it
re-roll
again,
it with
and-
advantage. Re-roll it with advantage, yeah.
You got it. Blind GM.
Okay, and then Trink and Irida.
Yeah, what
whenever
am I
you
rolling
guys-
again?
Deception check
Deception.
blind.
Blind.
Blind deception.
Okay.
see. Okay. And then Trink,
I know, but we share a mouse.
it's your time to shine.
I just
I
showed.
have no mouse and I
Natural
must.
one.
Okay.
I just showed.
All right. So, Valerie and Moss, you guys get through the checkpoints with relative ease as each of you guys are going through Faith Haven. You're kind of going down. So eventually, you guys kind of like follow each other up until you get into Faith Haven, and then you guys split paths going in two separate directions to where you'd like to go, mostly at the Dashkov Gardens area. As you guys start heading towards Old Pigura and Valerie and Moss start heading towards the St. Keo Church. You guys get through Faith Haven without any issue. You guys do as well up until you get to the border of Old Pigura. Where they seem to be doing those UV light sweeps for Dampiers and vampires throughout the city.
Fuck.
And they're signing them across the ground. And you guys see Trink and Virgil's holoskins hold up under the sudden light exposure. However, Irida's holoskin, you guys can see suddenly begins like glitching out around them as the light passes through them, and you do see a WDC officer like go onto their radio and say something as you guys are passing through on Virgil's bike. But at the moment, you guys are just waiting in line.
Irida got that Timu hollow skin, bro. Oh fuck no.
Okay. What are you guys doing? Because you guys all noticed that.
Is it like very much obvious that he's calling in because of that, or could it be, oh, there's
No,
a bird behind him
he
who's
like
really trying
he
to tell
like
us about
stares directly at Irida for like a split second. You guys all like it. You realize it, and then he goes back.
Your hollow skin,
Did I
though,
notice?
right?
Yeah,
Huh?
all three of you
holoskin.
noticed.
My hollow skin is glitching out.
Oh, I don't know how.
I don't know how either. It was like a whole thing.
Shit. I mean, I guess I can go hide and redo my hollow skin somewhere.
And then join right back up with us.
Is it
It's-
like, are we walking super close together, or
You guys are
is
on a
it-
bike.
We're on the bike.
You're on Virgil's
Oh, we're on the
motorcycle.
bike.
It's
No,
like
we're doing
actively
we're waiting in
glitching.
line.
Yeah,
We're
like
waiting in line.
every time the light sweeps over you guys, their hollow skin begins like glitching out a bit.
I have to use the bathroom. And then I change and I don't meet up with you guys.
This is a predicament.
It is a
This is a
really
predicament.
And your hollow skin begins like beeping, alerting you that it's glitching on your
Oh,
side.
really? Oh, thanks. hollow skin.
Irida, go and handle that.
I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
Something,
and-
anything.
Do you want me to hop off and run?
Do whatever you think your heart
You want to
decides.
be shot dead.
Do you guys have another hollow skin I can put on top of this hollow skin?
Oh, yeah, because I definitely carry 2 hollow skins around.
Let me check actually.
Trink, have you?
Let me check my
bought
prescient
one at
planner
some
feed.
point?
No, I only have one because I
Have-
mean I handed
have
all
you-
of mine out.
Bought one at some point?
Prescient planner, your general feed that you took at level 3.
How much
Do
is
you,
it?
do
Actually,
you do you a hollow skin?
400.
Well, Murphy has to adjust it.
Oh,
you know, 'cause things
Trink.
cost.
How much does it cost, Murphy?
I would make a diplomacy check for me.
Yeah, because I haggled really good. Okay, I just want to make sure you know that. Can I do it?
No, no, you're just making.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, that was Irida. That wasn't Trink.
Ooh.
Oh,
You made that on.
So let's see what Trink's much worse.
God.
diplomacy.
Trink also
Body,
rolls a
right?
natural
I have
one.
a +1 diplomacy.
Oh, that was way
Okay.
too close.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. All right.
Lord.
With that, I'd say you'd be able to haggle it down to probably like 250.
250. I don't even have 250.
But you do in your null space chamber.
This feels like a fucking Family Guy cutaway gag.
Trink's like, fine, I need to get another hollow skin just in case, in case
This
it
reminds me of the
randomly
time we went
glitches
shopping
out.
for a hollow skin.
Okay. Yeah, I actually went shopping
Wait.
for a hollow skin
I'm
while I was out on my tasks that Nakara sent me on.
actually, you're probably looking at the tactical hollow skin. The commercial hollow skin is only 20 silver
Oh.
pieces. I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Irida has
Why
a
do I have
tactical
a
one.
tactical one?
Irida does. You have a commercial one. Trink has a
No.
commercial.
Oh my god, you're
Oh my
right,
god,
I'm
you
looking-
keep looking at the wrong
'cause
one.
I'm so used to mine being on there.
You can
Okay.
swap it if you need to.
No, it's okay.
Then as
Why
long
do
as you have, I'd say you could haggle it down to 15 then.
Okay.
Spend
I'll pay
15,
15.
so okay. And then give Irida which I will do, another commercial hollow skin. Okay. So as you guys are like there like trying to figure things out, Trink, you suddenly slip another hollow skin over to Irida.
I also sorry, I just want to say I don't know how much of a difference it makes. If Milo were to add the +1 item bonus to the deception, would it have passed? Because the tactical hollow skin has that. But
no.
I don't think. Oh, okay.
No.
Milo rolled like shit.
You know, Milo, Irida did roll like shit.
I think I added the wrong hollow skin. I don't know. I don't remember.
You only have
ever-
one.
No, I know, but shouldn't I have
I
the?
think you should have a commercial one and not a tactical.
Yeah,
You might, yeah.
because
Yes,
I only
I-
remember getting a hollow skin
Okay,
from Trink.
It doesn't matter at the very moment.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I'd like you to make another deception check, Irida.
Oh God.
Deceptualize these people.
Would it
It
be
does
at
not.
disadvantage because they already know that something's not right?
I would let it just
Don't
be a straight roll. Okay. All right. Then as you guys get up to the line there, Irida quickly rearranges their hollow skin, puts it back up. The light fades over them and it doesn't glitch out or anything. It stays true. As you guys get up to the border, a WDC officer approaches you. Hey, I'm sorry, we were noted of a discrepancy with your specific vehicle. Could I just...
Discrepancy.
Yeah, discrepancy. One of our officers noted something off about your vehicle. You know, we've had a lot of Yajitis coming through here with their hollow skins on. We just wanted to make sure, you know, you guys weren't harboring any fugitives into Old Pagura
Ugh.
tonight.
Oh, no hollow skins, you know. No Yajitis either. I hate those Yajitis, you know. Terrorists, a bunch of them.
Virgil, make a deception check with advantage.
Is this one blind?
No, you don't have to do this one blind.
Jackpot.
Oh.
That's a natural 20.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
nice.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys all look okay, you know, none of you look like Yajitis scum, you know, so, you guys are good to pass. Wait, can I see your IDs first?
Oh, yeah, and he will
Oh.
produce Donald J. Grump.
Oh,
And he has- and you-
okay.
You see now he has a fucking ugly ass toupee on it looks like.
Huh.
Very
Okay.
orange
Well,
skin.
I don't need to look at the rest of your IDs, you know, just the driver. That's fine. You guys are good to go. Have a good night.
We gotta make
Have
this
a
end.
good- Well, he's squished between the two.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Okay. As you guys roll past into Old Pagura. Okay. Valerie and Moss.
We're fucked, Moss. Just letting you know.
Hooked.
You guys get through mostly you know.
Oh,
You guys are good. As you guys are driving through Faith Haven, though, you are just noticing things around you. You're noticing like the posters and the banners that are being lifted up onto buildings, onto apartment buildings, apartment like stores, you know, stuff like that. You're seeing a lot more, like Faith Haven has always been kind of a cesspit of Shadoth Kai supporters and screamers, but there was always kind of a harmony between them and the Yajitists around here. The Yajitists were allowed to have their small little hubs as long as they didn't make a big, you know, fuss over things moving through Faith Haven. Now, however, every now and then as you're moving through Faith Haven, you see a specific building that has been charred and burned to the ground. Sometimes you see blocks of buildings which seem to have just been allowed to fester and burn from beneath. And you were never really familiar with the Yajitist like hubs and where they were situated in Faith Haven, but these do seem to be like specific buildings throughout Faith Haven where screamers are constantly like throwing their trash into and littering into these buildings and hubs. And as you're driving, you notice something odd as you're getting closer to the St. Keo Church. You notice green flags waving from like balconies and rooftops. And these like green flags all seem to have like the Yajitist like symbols on them of the different Somayajis and such. And it does strike you as odd, them being so proudly adorned and shown off within Faith Haven. And I'd like both of you to make a perception check for me.
I feel like I know exactly what this is.
Propaganda, it's propaganda.
Yeah, no, it's a lure. It's a lure for the Yaji tests, 100%.
Oh, is it percept?
Yeah,
perception.
perception. And perception's always blind.
Okay. hold
So
on.
is stealth, in case you
Yeah.
weren't aware. Where did my hero point go, Murphy? I had 2 and you brought me down to 1.
Well, because you didn't get one.
Why not? I'm like your best player.
Ooh.
Why don't I get one?
Best player.
That's ridiculous. That's
So-
ridiculous.
Valerie, you don't really notice this at all, but Moss, as you're looking through, you realize that these aren't flags that are being waved. These are robes. These are
Ooh.
charred
stripping
and
them.
burned robes. And some of them seem to have blood stains on them as they're being waved and shown through the streets of Faith Haven. And you see some screamers take like a lighter and one of them like lights it ablaze and lets it burn as it's waving above the street. And it's kind of this passageway that you're going down, heading towards St. Keo Church as you see that grand castle rising above you, towering over this district of the city. And it's unnerving as you guys are the only vehicle driving down this street at the very moment. It seems to be barren of other vehicles. You see them some driving through alleys and streets, but for the most part this main street seems to have been left barren of man's creation.
I don't
Oh,
know about you guys, but does this remind you of like the beginning of the end of the world in most apocalypse movies?
I think we should take a detour, Moss. Maybe,
We're doing great. We're doing great. Just keep going.
We're the only fucking car on this road. I don't know if we're doing
Sorry,
great.
well,
sorry,
no one-
we don't mean to make a fuss.
Oh my god.
And you guys can
The
see from these
shitmobile.
balconies these like solemn like death masks they have on their face, these black robes that just these death like emotionless faces and eyes staring down at your vehicle as you're moving through the street. Some of them seem to have been like talking or communicating with hand gestures, and then they go like stone deadpan as they're staring at your car moving. And
Should have taken the alleyway.
I think our car needs a hollow skin, guys.
Yeah.
you guys
Still
eventually
more than a hollow skin.
You guys eventually move towards kind of the open bay of the St. Keo Church, where you can see what seems to be just trucks kind of waiting outside this dock area. The green waves are splashing up the walls as there's screamers and other people moving out of these trucks. All of these trucks, you notice, are either WDC trucks or Eden Health trucks, moving through with their logos and imagery painted on them. You guys are slowly approaching into this kind of lock bay where there is this kind of like 2 long bridges that head into St. Keo Church, where you can see the main castle kind of through the fog and the mist of Eve Bay. But you can also see almost like a small little town district that these 2 bridges lead into over the waters. Where screamers and people like that seem to be moving and driving down into. As you guys are approaching this open area of the St. Keo Church, where are you going? What are you doing?
We should find a discreet nearby place to park the car and get ready to leave when we need to.
Okay.
I like that.
Then I would like one of you to make a stealth check if you're trying to leave your car in a unconspicuous
Don't worry,
place.
Moss.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
got this.
Thank you, you're my savior. You tell me where to drive.
Make a stealth check for me, Valerie.
31.
Okay. All right. Typically they're meant to be blind, but I'll let it slide this
Oh.
time. I'll let it slide this
I
time.
forgot.
I was about to say Gus side. Something was wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'll let it slide this time, but yes.
You gotta
Okay.
tell me, Murphy.
I know. I'm
You
sorry.
should know this.
Gus
Watch
just
your
got
tone
raptured.
with me.
Okay. So Valerie guides Moss into kind of parking your car into what seems to be like a boat docking bay. Like you can see a lot of these metal ships being propped up with tarps over them and such. You guys kind of parked your car amongst the other like employee vehicles here that seem to be running the docks on this side of the city. You can see like a few people with like hard hats and clipboards writing things down, and you guys park your car. And I'd say you probably like grab one of the tarps, like spare tarps from off to the side, and like lay it over the Mossmobile there. But yes, as far as you guys know, the Mossmobile is well hidden, inconspicuous. Your plates are hidden, so there's no way anyone, unless they got like an up-close personal view and lifted the tarp, they wouldn't be able to read your plates from afar. Everything seems to be fair. Now, what are you guys hollow skinning yourselves as? Are you guys hollow skinning as screamers, or are you?
I would say Screamers is the best bet, but I understand how that went last time, so
I feel like Valerie, she's gonna look like a screamer, but she's not wearing like their typical like symbols or anything. So she's wearing like a dark robe and whatnot, but it's not like
yeah, it's like
there's no
you
meaning
could
to
be
it.
a screamer, but it's not full on screamer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but Moss, you are full hollow skinning yourself to look like a screamer.
yeah. Hey,
Alright.
I don't want to take any chances. We're going into the lion's den here, you know.
Yeah. So Moss dons the black mask, the black skull mask, the hoods, and everything like that, the symbol of the Phoenix Federation upon his robes, as he moves forward, and as you guys move forward. You can see that there's like a few like trucks and cars moving down each of these bridges. There's people yelling and hollering to get things up off of the dock and moving them forward. And then you guys, like you see like a truck seems to notice you guys just off to the side, and you see the screamer like open the door. Are you guys headed to the church?
Yeah.
You guys want to hitch a ride? You don't got a vehicle? What are you doing on the streets all by yourselves?
Well, we're just tracking down any Yajitis that may be running in this direction.
Think they'd be running towards the church?
Well, if everyone's scattered in the further parts, then congregating closer in would keep everyone spread out.
Hey, I'm just offering a helping hand to another one who's blessed by Shadoth. Guys, get in the back of the truck. I'll drive you to the church.
Many thanks, brother.
Of course. As you guys kind of huddle into like the back seat of this almost like semi truck, that has the WDC logo written on the side of it. You guys kind of huddle into the back seat there. The leather it stinks of cigarette smoke in here. Like it is an awful smell. Moss, you
Smells
can't
like Virgil.
smell, but you know.
Well,
But yes.
thanks for bringing that up, Murphy. I appreciate being singled out here.
But Valerie, you can smell it. Yes, as you guys huddle into the back of this truck and the door closes, you guys start heading down the bridge towards St. Keo Church. Now we're gonna cut away from the two of you back to Virgil, Trink, and Irida as you guys are heading down towards Old Pagura. I'm guessing you guys are heading towards Matt Doc's office.
Better believe it.
Okay. All right. Then you guys are moving through Old Pagura. I'd like each of you to make a perception check for me as you're moving through.
Do I get my item bonus to this?
No.
Do I get my item bonus to this?
No.
What item bonus?
You don't have an item bonus.
Do I get my item bonus
cool
for this?
item. No.
What?
Get the eyeball.
Oh shit. So far away.
Okay. All right. And then as you guys are moving through Old Pagura, Virgil, you notice this a little bit more than the others just because you've had more time, but yeah, I mean, all of you have dealt with them before. You can notice that there's a lot more Shane's de Mer kind of imagery around Old Pagura at the moment. Like you can see these piratey looking people kind of moving in these big box trucks down the street, moving shipments and supplies around. They seem to be more out and open about it than they had before as they're moving through, but at the same time, there's also an increase of WDC presence within Old Pagura at the moment. As you guys see, like these large flying ships kind of wave above you with their blue lights, or sorry, purple lights that are shining down across the streets. More WDC patrols would seem to be like waiting at corner stores, stuff like that, like light posts and stuff like that, as they're just taking a general patrol over the city. But eventually you guys are moving through Old Pagura once more. You can smell the waves and the disgusting sewage water which makes up Eve Bay. You can smell even what seems to be like fresh cooked deli meat and food from these open food stands on either side of the street. It's a bustling day for Old Pagura. There's a lot going on. You can see like a few people like on their balcony sharing drinks with each other, stuff like that. And as you guys are moving through, eventually you get into the back half of Old Pagura, closer towards the concrete wastes where Matt Doc's office kind of sits and rests. There you guys are met with these kind of this cluster of towering scrapers that kind of just shooting up into the sky near the back half, where a lot of Old Pagura's wealth currently sits, a little bit farther away from everyone else. It almost for a moment reminds you of Nebula Plaza in the way that it's set up, just these impossibly tall skyscrapers that loom up into the fog above, that kind of mend with the sky itself. And this is where Matt Doc's office seems to be. It is situated upon the very top of one of these skyscrapers. And you guys park your bike. And this seems to be where Cleo May and Ida were last seen. But you guys are currently in the kind of open parking spaces below the building.
Well, I guess we should probably. I mean, do you want to get to searching or start talking to people?
I'm fine with dealing with the people if you two want to start searching around.
Yeah, I mean that'll be fine with me.
Yeah.
Let us start searching. Trink is gonna
Let's-
try and sniff them out.
Okay. Are you guys heading into the skyscraper itself, or are you guys just kind of searching the surrounding area?
I mean,
guess
you
we
said
should.
that. You can go.
No, that's okay. You can go.
You said that he was at like the top of the skyscraper or near it.
Matt Doc's office is like one of the top floors of the skyscraper, and that is supposedly where they were last seen headed.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just start searching like the skyscraper, I guess.
Okay. All right. I guess so. You guys are going into the skyscraper itself then and going up. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you guys enter the skyscraper, like the bottom kind of lobby floor, you can see like rows and aisles of sanitized, puritized seats. There's like advertisements of like conventionally attractive women showing you off like perfume and different makeups and stuff like that. There's racks and racks of magazines of different like everyday, are you scared of getting older? Here's 5 tips to make you look more useful. Like those kinds of magazines just littered around this place.
Don't say it.
Trink's probably gonna pick one.
Don't say it. Shut up. Shut up. I knew it.
So Trink just slyly pick one up from the rack there. But you can see just like a lot of this building itself seems to be built upon money. Like it's not trashy, it's not like it's clean, it's pristine. You guys see like janitors constantly mopping up the floor behind people as they're walking by, not letting a little bit of trash or dirt get dragged in behind them. The walls are made of this like pristine white marble with reflective glass looking down at you guys, almost making this lobby look like infinitely large around you as you see like the reflection of the lobby, and it just looks like endless miles of waiting rooms and people sitting there. until eventually you guys approach this large like circular desk at the bottom of the tower, where there's like 5 different receptionists and like lines of people waiting to get seen there as you guys step into line. What are you guys doing in this lobby here?
I mean, we don't need to. Do we just need to go to the elevators?
You can do that, sure. It's
And spend
it's most definitely like a doctor's office type of situation, you know.
Is there no like, well, or whenever I went to the doctors and it was multi-floor, there'd usually be a directory of different names. Is his name like anywhere on the wall or
Make a
numbers?
perception check, Trink.
I'm perceptualizing. Can I get my item bonus?
No.
what item bonus?
What item bonus do you? None of you have item bonuses.
I do.
Well, yes, but the one person does.
Okay.
Can I also what's it called? Look around for his name.
Perceptualize.
Or is it only a one person thing?
I'm gonna say I would have if you had said it earlier, but Trink made the roll, so I'm gonna let. You like you
Okay.
can be looking around, but Trink made the check. So Trink, you're kind of, as you guys are moving through the lot, it's a very overwhelming space. There's a lot of noises, a lot of like advertisements screaming into your ear, and then people chatting. You even see someone start like yelling at one of the receptionists, like knocking over their case of pencils, and it all just flies onto the floor. And they quickly try and scramble it up. But you looking around, you're able to kind of shift through the noise, and there aren't like specific like markers on either any of these elevators. It's mostly just like elevators there before you. You guess typically like the receptionist would show you the way, but you do see upon one of the elevators what seems to be like a large like container of like cybernetics and implants being like lifted up into the elevator by like such a service worker as the elevator closes behind him.
I guess I'll watch what floor it goes to.
Okay, it goes to floor 112.
Okay.
My
Well,
lucky
guys,
number.
I guess we should go to floor 112.
Trink says without
Okay.
explaining anything else. He's like, let's go.
I'm just gonna place my blind faith in you, Trink. At this point, I know what to expect.
And I know what I'm saying, as always.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Then as you guys head towards the elevators there, you guys kind of like sneak past the receptionists who are way too busy with the lines, and no one else seems to really be watching the elevators too closely. You guys just kind of slip into one of the elevators going up to the 112th floor.
Are we the only ones in the elevator?
At the moment, I'd say yeah. At this very moment, you 3 are the only ones in there. As it's
Do you
moving
guys
up.
think it would be beneficial to change into more doctory outfits with our holoskins?
I guess that might be a good idea.
Can I check if there's cameras?
Looking
elevator?
around, there does seem to be like a corner camera that's looking down into the elevator.
No. Don't think
Is
that's
there
a good idea.
Is there a smoke detector in this elevator?
There is, yes.
Fuck.
Quickly, like, stamps out a cigarette fog.
Damn it! I can't go 112 floors without a cigarette. Let me see.
God, what are you
We could stop on an early floor, find a bathroom, and switch.
Let's stop at like floor 67 or something.
Oh, I
Okay.
fucking knew you were gonna say
All
that.
right. Okay. Then as you guys click on floor 667, the elevator stops and it opens up, and you find yourself on somewhere very odd. This floor, like as you step out, this floor seems to be completely devoid of life. Like it seems to be like one of those skeleton empty floors that are just there to fill up the space on the skyscraper, but doesn't actually have like any businesses in it. It's just all empty rooms and corridors with the lights still on.
Bathroom?
There are bathrooms, yes.
Well, let's go to the bathroom, I suppose.
Okay. All
Unless
right.
there's cameras in there too. Freaking pervert.
As you guys enter one of the bathrooms, you can see like on the mirrors and stuff, there definitely seems to be graffitied at some point. There's just like lipstick stains on the mirror, like Sharpie and stuff like that. But you guys change into like doctory outfits.
Well, let's go to the bathroom. I suppose.
Okay.
Unless there's cameras in there too. Freaking pervert.
As
Yeah.
Should we all dress up as Moss?
I was gonna say Virgil's gonna
Well, I
dress up as
can't. I
Moss.
can't change my size.
You could be a tiny Moss.
I'm not gonna
Mini
be.
Moss.
Baby Moss!
I'm not being baby Moss.
You gotta be baby mom. Okay, but you guys all kind of
It's
dress up into doctory outfits.
Ooh. Should we all
Yeah.
do doctor outfits, or should we be like doctor and two patients? You being a kid. I think that would be really funny.
Well, we're not really going for the comedy here, more so the saving or finding.
Yeah, but
I'm
if we
about
have
to
like, a
lose my
doctor with
patience
us-
if we don't get this done quickly.
Okay,
Fine, we can all
See,
be
God
doctors,
laughs. It
whatever.
must have been funny.
all right. So you guys all just dress up as in doctory outfits, different looks, faces, stuff like that. To get forward. And then you guys head back up the elevator to the 112th floor. And it takes a while. It's a tall building. It's a very slow ride up. But eventually you guys do it. Dings. You get to the 112th floor. You open it up and you immediately smell a horrible stench as you're heading onto the floor. It doesn't smell like death or like a dead body, which is the typical horrible stench that you're used to when opening up random doors. No, this just smells like general like animal. Like it just has an animal smell, like a wild animal has been staying here.
Oh my god, guys.
Strange.
I fucking smell like.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it just smells like wild animal, like something's just been living here for a while, and it's disgusting.
With my amazing snooter, can I smell that it smells like Hercules or like Ida? I suppose.
I'd
from
let
previous
you
interactions.
make another perception check for that
Let's take a little
specifically.
look.
Is there anything else that
consider-
people are looking for?
More the guy's name, I guess. If there's any signs pointing.
I'm
This is-
looking around for any signs of Cleome or Ida.
Okay. So I'm sorry, Irida, you're looking for a name?
Or just like a sign of like direction. What
the
am I
Ripper
trying to
Doc.
say? Yeah.
Well, you guys are on the Ripper Doc's floor. Like this is his whole office area.
Oh, the whole entire. He doesn't have like an off. Right. He has a
Yeah,
floor.
yeah. And if you're just
Well, is
following,
there like a sign that says like home office or something instead of just
Well, yeah.
like, working areas?
sure. Yeah, there's like a few like there seems to be like a few wards that this like building kind of moves through. You can see like the animal hospice ward off to the side. You can see like the private offices, stuff like that. You're kind of in the lobby area, and then you can see like the private doctor offices that are kind of situated near the back of this floor of the skyscraper. And Virgil, I'd like you to make a perception check if you're looking for signs.
With my item bonus
No.
to seek? No?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm looking around. It's an ocular based bonus.
Okay. All right. And then Trink, you start like sniffing around. There seems to be like a lot of different animal smells here. You can smell what seems like just random like alien species, like different rodents, stuff like that. Some of them you're not entirely familiar with either. There's like you can smell birds as well, like bird droppings, stuff like that. And there's a specific, like as you're sniffing around, especially towards like the animal hospice area where a lot of these smells are coming from, there seems to be a specific room that doesn't have like a clear smell. Like it's just devoid of a particular smell. It's just kind of a room. Virgil, you're kind of looking around for signs of Ida and Cleome. And as you're looking around, you're starting to see kind of like signs of distress around you. Like there's things toppled on the floor. There's no people here, which is the oddest thing to you. Like there's no receptionist in the lobby area. There's nothing like that. But you do see like the door into the animal hospice area seems to be kind of like budged open and dented a bit.
That looks promising. And
What's that
Virgil
for?
will big stomp over to the animal hospice area, and he will creak open the door. He will gently open the door, if I may.
Okay.
If you know, you
Gently.
know.
Oh,
Mm, mm.
Mm, okay. As you gently open the door, Virgil, and the three of you start going down this hall, you can see the many different like wards and rooms where there seems to be like animals in like these small glass containers that seem to have just been let out in their rooms for a while now. Like they're not held up in their containers, they're just kind of like running around in the general like area where they've been held. In one of the rooms you can see like the terminal that's like keeping track of their vitals is on the ground and smashed. But you don't see like any people. That is until at the very end of the hall, you notice that one of the rooms just has a door open. And there's like white light kind of cascading through.
Gonna peek in.
As you guys peek in, you kind of move around the corner. You can see this is the room that didn't have a specific smell to it. And as you're walking in, you can see like towers and like this is probably like a 20-foot tall room. There's like a ladder that moves across these shelves. There's many different species of spiders within this room, all held in their containers, just kind of crawling around in their enclosures. You can see one of them does seem to have been opened, but there's no like spider inside. It just seems to have been like opened at one point and something had gotten taken out. But yes, you have found yourself seemingly in the spider enclosure room, and this is where you can see more of the kind of yes, Irida.
Are there like labels of what kind of like spiders they are on their like enclosures, or is it just enclosures with spiders?
There does seem to be labels of specific ones, yes.
Can I check the one that's open?
Oh, sure, yeah, you can check the one that's open. Let me see.
This
There's a
cage looks a little
spider.
bigger than the rest of them, and in fact, it looks like the size of your head.
I swear, if this says like poisonous or some shit, and it's
Sure.
gone.
Yeah. I would say there is this one specifically. You can see it says Nephila clavata.
Can I rack
Computer.
my brain?
I would also like to rack my brain using my nature skill.
Can I Google it on my compad?
Sure, yeah. As you're looking through this spider originated from the home planets of humans, Earth. Originally when Earth was still a viable planet to live on, and before it was lost after the scream. This spider just seems to have latched onto these spaceships and lived on throughout history until now. This spider is specifically like the Nephila clavata is its like scientific name. Its name is derived from Japan, an old country on Earth. And it's specifically pronounced Jorogumu. This spider, and there's like a lot of like superstition kind of wrapped around these spiders from what you can read, but a lot of that has just been lost to time. Nowadays they're just spiders that have been studied that link back to Earth and all of that and the history of that. But that's what you learn from looking them up.
Are they poisonous
Or venomous?
or venomous or any kind of danger?
Well,
As you're looking it up, actually, you read their bite is completely harmless, and in fact, they are known of being timid and afraid of humans.
Okay,
You
cool.
know, we're in a spider room, and Cleome is kind of
this
Spider
is
Girl.
like
I
her
think we're
whole
getting
thing,
somewhere.
Spider Girl.
But as you
I mean,
guys
that's
move
like her
through,
whole thing.
as you guys move through, you can see like a general path of commotion. Someone seems to have moved through here into like a janitor kind of space in the back of this storage facility.
to the janitor space in the back of the storage facility.
Okay.
I say that, but louder, because I'm the leader.
What the fart?
I just go.
As you guys move through, you get into this back area, which seems to be like a back storage area, not made for human, like for people to look at. It's just like cages topped on top of each other, you know, things like that, bags of food and feed and stuff like that. But immediately you can see that there is a figure in here. And as soon as the three of you like move in, you see them like jump a bit and move back. And then you see them almost recognize you as their long black hair kind of billows down, and her mask is there. And you see Cleome in front of you.
Oh my god! And he takes off his hollow skin.
And as you step closer, you suddenly notice that within like the light from outside, there's like a small window through this janitor closet which looks outside. Through this like white light that's shining down, you can see spindles of web kind of moving throughout, and like probably about 4 or 5 of those Jorogumo spiders kind of entangling themselves around her.
Drinks.
The drink immediately backs up. Oh, don't worry, their bites are harmless. They're actually kind of scared of us. You should see how long it took me to befriend them. They're really nice. I'm sorry, I wasn't really expecting you guys to be here. I'm really just waiting.
Waiting on what?
Oh, well, Ida had went to meet someone, and she got into a bit of an argument with Matt Doc. So he's not in the office at the moment. Ida just told me to wait here for a bit while she took care of business.
Oh.
In the janitor's closet?
She figured it was the safest place for me to be. She figured maybe the spiders would be a deterrent for most people.
Yeah.
They almost were. And then we flash back to when Virgil said he hates spiders.
It's in black and white.
That's how old he is.
Yeah.
Wow, fuck off.
But he's like, oh, it's nice to meet you guys. Do you want to wait with me?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And
I
you
don't.
can-
Or maybe we can wait in the spider room where they're all in the in the enclosures.
Well,
and
I can't
shut the
leave
door.
my friends.
What? You're scared of spiders?
Trink, what have I said
scared of
about not letting
birds. Okay.
fear dictate the direction you take your life in?
Well, if you guys are here, did anyone else come with you? Just the three of you?
Just us.
Oh, good. Because, God, if Goliath knew I was up here. Whew.
I was a little curious about that. Are you still working for Goliath?
It's kind of
assumed.
it's kind of like a ghosting situation. I kind of
Mhm.
ran away, and she's messaged me a few times. I haven't responded. You know, I've had
I
to
think-
deal with some personal business.
I think that's what happened with my boss. I haven't heard from him in a while.
You guys are also wanted fugitives.
Hey,
But-
you want to meet my bird?
You want to meet my bird?
God.
I forgot about the bird until just this moment. I can't lie.
You fucking bring the bird?
Oh,
Yes, Virgil brought the bird. It's like his son.
don't bring the bird near my spiders. They scare easily.
That's okay. He's a good fella.
Wait, how big is the bird? Isn't he a
A big
vulture?
old vulture.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay.
And as you guys are there kind of waiting, figure things out, Cleome kind of brings out a mirror, and you see her kind of looking into it for a moment before putting it back in her pouch. And as you guys are waiting there, we're going to cut away from the three of you back to Moss and Valerie. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting for a little bit.
Blanket me.
That's okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
It was like watching a movie.
Actually, Murphy, I have a quick question for you before we jump into it.
Okay.
During this car ride, would I be able to use pulse vitality, or would it be like an obvious thing and they'd question me?
it would be obvious that you're doing some sort of magic.
Crap. Okay, never mind. I
Yeah.
should have done it before I got in the car.
Hindsight. It's 2020.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll find a bathroom or something.
Okay.
What is
I'm
with us in
shitting this
bathrooms,
session.
guys?
Well, they're like useful closets to sort yourself out. You just
Yeah.
reappear.
I guess.
Okay. Then as you
Okay.
guys are heading towards, you guys like looking at the windows, you can see the waves crashing against St. Keo Church, and slowly you can see this Gothic Victorian structure begin looming down upon all of you. This large spire in the center, which seems to be in the middle of construction. There's like scaffolding kind of almost vining up the side of it, up into the center tower. You can see the small little village that you guys are entering into before this large keep in this castle as the truck pulls in and parks. He looks behind to you guys. I don't know if I catched your names before. I figured I'd see you around maybe, and I'd like to know what to call you.
My name's Dorfin.
Dorfin?
Sally.
Dorfin and Sally. Wow. That's good names. Very good names. All right, well, you guys have a blessed day. May Shadoth bless you.
Shut up, player. And I'll step out the car and.
Oh,
head out.
what?
I'll also step out.
What? Only one of you said it.
Oh,
Yeah, Sally.
Shadow, bless you.
May Shadoth bless you as well. Have a good day. As you guys step out kind of into the sunlight there, Valerie, as you kind of pull your hood closer. You guys are suddenly kind of pushed into this large, lively neighborhood of buildings before the keep. Like you can see these, mostly like concrete boxes with like slanted roofs. You can see like different shops and vendors around. Some of them like selling Shadoth merch with her face on it and stuff like that. All of that awesomeness. And in fact, as you're looking at like those photos of Shadoth Kai, you can see multiple like screamers as they've now in this safe place taken off their hoods and some of their masks. And you can see a lot of the women seem to have similar hairstyles to Shadoth Kai before you. As you guys are moving through and grabbing things, you can see down the center of this area these two large kind of gates that are opened for the public to step into, that enter into the castle and the keep itself. But right now, you guys are kind of thrown into the middle of this large crowd of screamers as trucks are being brought in. From the back of these trucks, I'd say as one of the Eden Health trucks pulls in, you guys hear what almost sounds like a very similar sound to one you've heard before. You can hear scratching and then growling coming from inside of one of them.
Okay.
As you see like about 4 screamers with like tasers and ropes suddenly crowd around the back of it, and the doors open and you can see this cage get lifted from the back of it, and you see a lichen before you, another of these werewolf type creatures, cybernetics implanted into them, as it's clawing at the gates, and they're kind of shocking it and trying to keep it under control. As they're slowly moving it into what seems to be like a basement area of the keep on this side road that lends down below. And then the truck kind of pulls around and goes forward. But Moss and Valerie, what are you doing?
What is the game plan exactly? What information do we have to track this person down?
Let's see. Well, they're a healthcare overseer, so
Okay,
one
so
can
maybe a doctor's
assume-
office, or maybe where the all the Eden Health stuff is being gathered.
yeah, I mean, I guess that would be reasonable to check first.
So should we follow the lichens, or try and follow the lichens?
Yeah. Wait, Murphy,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Okay.
I don't know if Valerie would know this. Are Dampier screamers normal? Like, is that a normal thing you can see? Like, or is that like shamed upon? Because
It's within like the inner circles you'll sometimes see it, but it's still shamed upon within those circles, but like that's the only time where they're allowed to make it known. Like outside of that, they cover their faces in public, you know.
Okay.
But within St. Keo Church, you do see that sometimes, yes.
okay, that was just a backup plan, Moss. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
Let's
speaking of
follow.
Speaking of backup plans, actually, is there like a quick, quiet place for me to just cast False Vitality real quick?
I'd like you to make
Like,
a stealth
is there
check
like a
if you're doing that.
a stealth check? Wait, but can I
Yes.
not just find an out the way place?
Well, we're in like a crowd.
Yeah, it is
Well,
a
yeah, but
bustling
can I not
sound
vote?
center.
Wait.
Can I not wait
Wait.
till we get elsewhere?
Wait,
Or like, can I
don't-
not see this place?
If
Does
you're
my hold up. Does my where is it? Face in a crowd only work for me?
Yes.
yes, it only works for
Oh,
you.
Uh,
But
sorry,
Moss,
Interesting
you do have a
interesting you
plus
mention
10 in
that.
stealth.
I do have a +10 and stuff, but that
Oh.
scares
That's
me.
better than me.
Hey, that's only
But yes, you
4
do.
less
You
than-
also have blend in, Moss, I believe.
I have blend in. Yes, I was just about to mention that, and that
Yeah.
allows me to be able to use a society check instead, and my society is 11, which means it's a +1 bonus.
That's
and
true.
It's do I have to, since it's society, do I have to roll it private?
Still blind,
or-
still blind. Yeah, because
Okay,
it's just
okay.
taking the
Can
place of the stealth check.
Can I add on to that and do quiet allies? I have not used
Quiet-
that in a hot
Quiet
minute.
allies.
I've never
Bonus
used it
is in.
actually.
Actually.
Oh, actually, yeah.
It's to avoid notice.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I have a second question for you.
Yes.
Would I be able to use silence on myself in order to not make any noise when doing?
Well, silence. They'd still be able to see you cast the silence spell.
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
I'm kind of trying to get into a place where no one can see me. I don't want to just cast it in the middle of the open.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So you want to cast silence and then
I want to cast silence, and then I want to use false vitality, with my blend in. So hopefully, okay. Let me roll
Okay.
this. Let me roll this
Okay.
and see if I succeed. Then
yes. Okay.
please don't tell me that was a nat one. Please don't tell me that was a nat one. No, that face is nat one. That face is nat
Would you
one.
like to use a hero point?
I would love to use a hero point. In fact, take all my
Okay.
hero points. I'm gonna get rid
Okay.
of that one. There we go. Hero point that. Oh, that's public. Hold on. Let me redo it.
It's okay.
Blind GM. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
That was a.
All right. So using your skill, Valerie, you're able to jump onto Moss's roll. So you guys both use the same thing and move forward. As you guys are kind of like sneaking through, I'm supposing, to get like a small quiet place.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Moss, you first cast silence upon yourself, making it so that you cannot move well, you can move, but your movements don't make sound or anything like that.
Or I can't be like heard.
Yeah. So you cast silence. And then you cast false vitality, which I'll let you do in your spell list there.
Yes,
You
I
cast
would love
false
to do that.
vitality for yourself.
False vitality. How do you do that again? I'm kidding.
You do-
I just pressed cast and it did
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So I just gained 10 hit points temporarily. So that's
Yes.
60 health.
And that lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, okay. It will only let me do 50 because that's my max HP. So, oh wait, 10 HP. I see it right there.
I added it already.
I did not know that existed. I've never had to use it before.
Okay. So, all right. So you cast false vitality on yourself, giving you 10 temporary hit points there. Okay. Then as you guys are moving through, you guys are trying to follow with the Eden Health guys and what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then as you're moving through, you're kind of like sandwiched between two like convoys of these lichen figures behind you. One's in front of you, the other's behind you as they're just moving them into the underground area of the St. Keo Church. As you're moving through, you kind of enter this like large warehouse type building, which from the outside, St. Keo Church looks like a castle, but on the inside, it does still have that sleek, modern look of these metal walls and steel beams and stuff like that. And these lichens are slowly being kind of funneled into areas where one of them suddenly transforms back into their human form, and you can see this woman who's kind of got like a mangled hair and stuff. She's like, don't do this to me, I please. And one of the screamers just kind of shocks her and puts her back into that area where you can't see her anymore. You guys are slowly moving through as the screamers then start like laughing and making jokes to each other after putting her away. And here in front of you, you have direct access into kind of the underbelly of areas, and you can see like groups of screamers kind of moving through, and one of the lichens getting moved through one of the main gates forward away from the rest of them.
We follow that one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah.
All right. And as you guys are moving forward following that one, you can see the Screamer banners, the symbol of the Phoenix Federation, and seemingly imprinted on every wall and banner there in front of you. You're moving through, and there's a few Screamers who are sitting, like standing by either door. They give you guys a nod and go, "May Shadoth bless you."
May Shadoff bless you.
May Shadoff bless you.
As you guys step forward and move through those
I'll give
doors.
Sally a pat on the back.
Okay. And as you guys are moving forward there, you're following this lichen who is desperately clawing at each of the walls around you. It's making a loud ruckus in what seemingly is normally a quiet part of the castle here. You guys are probably like below ground at the moment, below sea level, as you are moving through. And eventually you're moving through halls of just empty steel, different rooms and buildings where screamers and all and the such are moving throughout with clipboards, writing things down. I would like each of you to make a perception check for me as you're moving through these halls and following the
Perception.
lichen.
You got it.
Not you, Virgil.
Guess what?
Virgil's in our head.
Can I use my item bonus?
Yeah, sure.
Can I use
Sure.
my item bonus?
So as you're moving through, Valerie, I think you've gotten a little bit too much into your head here. You're kind of focusing on your steps in front of you moving through as you're slowly being surrounded by screamers and the such.
I'm tweaking out.
Moss, however, you're able to keep a bit more of a level head here as you're observing the halls and moving through. And you notice a particular figure who, as you're moving through the hall, seems to be standing in kind of like an upper level on a balcony looking down on all of you. You can see a woman who is kind of dressed in these like almost black gothic religious clothing, these white cloth underneath black, a Phoenix Federation symbol. You can see like a hooded area, and you can see that one half of her face, the right side specifically, is covered by almost like a masquerade mask upon her face, except it's not a sleek masquerade mask. It seems to be made of like metal bits that are ironed and most like soldered together. She has these long kind of like bunny ears coming from her hood that drape down her back. And she's got these, just her fingertips exposed, the rest of everything else gloved in black, kind of gripping. And you can see that her right hand and like bits of her face from underneath that seem to have burned scarring underneath them from the bits and pieces. And Moss, you immediately recognize this as Esther Margrove, the woman who Irida had dropped a bomb on as you guys were chasing Hercules. Once she had worn nothing upon her face. She had been just clean, pampered, made up, and she used to wear her hair freely. Now you can see her more closed up, standing on almost a limp there, as she's looking down upon everything below you. And she's like, "No, not there. Over there. Move it over there." She's trying to coordinate everything as you're stepping into this large hall before you. There seems to be like different stands and balcony seats where other screamers are kind of standing, and you're just following this crowd in as they're moving the lichen through. And just as you guys are about to enter this room from the balcony, you can see another figure step behind Esther. Another white-haired woman who still is not wearing anything to cover herself up. Her twin grabs Esther by the shoulder and kind of drags her away from the spotlight into the darkness of the halls behind you guys, as they move through. The rest of you step inside this main chamber where the lichen is kind of placed upon the floor of this concrete flooring. I'd say, Sally, you're handed one of those like shocking spears that they have for the lichens, and they pat you on the shoulder and wish you good luck as they move through.
Oh God.
And as you're standing there, you guys can see like the open doors to the side suddenly swing open, and a few figures begin stepping through. You can see Esther Margrove kind of shambling through. At once, she seemed to be almost like bouncy in the way that she moved. She was a lot more vivid. Now you can see her almost. She has like a hunch as she's walking, limping forward, taking her seat behind that like deathly glow, and you can see like behind her mask this almost like red glow from within. Um, and you see Naraya place her hand on her sister's shoulder, with almost like a death grip beside her. On another one of these chairs, you can see a tall woman, sleek and tall. She almost stands probably at about like 6 foot as she steps into the room with high heels, this long kind of blood red dress that she's wearing as she steps in. Black hair parted kind of onto the side there. Makeup, the whole glamour as she's stepping through, as Naraya immediately perks up and says, "Welcome to our beautiful guest, Juventus Dashkov." And they all kind of begin clapping and moving throughout as she steps through. And you can see Juventus also holds herself very sternly, and kind of guarded as she steps through and takes a seat. And finally, as they step through the room, you can see the golden mask of the face stepping through. This tall, looming figure, hands gripping on either side of the wall. These long white robes with golden kind of outlines stepping through. And the whole hall goes silent for a moment as the face sits down. Naraya steps forward and steps beside the face. "Welcome, all ye who are blessed by Shadoth Kai. Today marks a due day in our goals and aspirations. As you know, Faith Haven is now our domain. What was once a stronghold for any religion is now a home for the one true religion. As we bring upon the possible second scream that Shadoth Kai failed to bring about. Today marks the first step of our agreement, our consolidation, our diplomacy between us and the non-believers. Juventus, stand." And she stands up before you, towering above the rest of the screamers as they kind of are holding their tools and weaponry. Juventus steps down towards this kind of caged creature, as even the lichen who was once kind of clawing at the cages suddenly begins to grow timid, and is still like growling a bit, but is slowly stepping back as Juventus's shadow looms down upon it from the lights behind her. Juventus steps forward, her high heels clicking against the floor and the ground, as she slowly loosens the lock on the cage and opens it up. The lichen in that moment shrivels down into its human form, as you can see a man who has been shaved of his head and dressed in only these like simple, like plain white clothing, kind of backs up into the back of this cage as Juventus kind of looms forward, grabbing the top of the cage and stepping in. And with one of her arms grabs onto the foot of the lichen and drags him forth out of the cage as he's kicking and screaming and grabbing, trying desperately to get anything. And you see Naraya behind her, just giddy with joy. You see this almost sickening smile. "We are not alone in our plights. We are not the only ones who believe in a greater cause. And today, we will not hide in shame any longer." As Juventus grabs onto the side, and you can see her perfectly pristine face there suddenly break apart into different bits and pieces as these plates begin to rise up. And you can see these two large syringes begin to emanate from behind her, from within her. As he sinks down into the lichen before you and almost drains him dry, you can see his skin growing pale as like the almost like steam engine within her mouth goes into override, and you see her just drop this shriveled corpse before you. as the panels close up, seamless, presenting only a normal human behind that face. As Javentus steps back, wiping a bit of the blood off of her mouth. It has been a known time that vampires live among us. But what they did not tell you was that they have control. Dashkov Industries is proud to announce that we have partnered with the Second Scream in their ideals and what they wish to accomplish, and we have given full funding to your endeavors. And all the screamers start like clapping and cheering, as you guys are just kind of standing there. Naraya steps forth. Today is a blessed day. A very blessed day. I'm glad to see all of you here with me. Together, we will suck the blood of our enemies. We will wither them dry. We will have nothing but corpses and slaves for our dominion. Have a blessed day, and may Shadoth look down upon you. As Naraya bows, stands up, and they all begin to leave. The screamers begin to leave, leaving only a shriveled corpse on the floor of someone who once used to be a prisoner like yourself, transformed into this lichen before you, like Saber was before. You are left there in that empty room with a pool of blood before you.
What the fuck?
We have some new information.
Yeah.
She seems
Wow.
awfully on guard. How are we supposed to get to her?
Mm,
What direction did they leave from? Did they all
There's
leave
kinda like-
together, or
Yeah, they all left together kind of into these like side doors that lead into hallways. Not like connected to the main door you went through, but along the back side of the kind of theater you guys walked into.
okay? So we need to get into the back.
wow. Well, they really botched my surgery. Oh my god. What the hell?
Is there anyone guarding the doors that lead to the back, or is it just?
At the moment, there does seem to be like 2 screamers who are stood there by the doors.
Okay.
mm,
Maybe there's another way through? You said they were doing construction, right?
Yes, they were doing construction on like a
Where-
major tower.
Is that, would you say that tower's in the middle or the back, or?
Kind of like a little bit like off-centered, like not center, but a little bit off-center and built up.
Okay, so we probably would have passed it on the way in here, wouldn't
Oh
we?
yeah, you would have seen it.
Shit. Okay, well there goes my second plan.
do you think would a hollow skin be able to allow it for Valerie's mouth to show but still be disguised?
Like you
'Cause
mean like the
I'm-
Dampier plates?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it just a projection? So anything that extends past that would be able to come
Well,
through,
I mean,
right?
like removing the projection from her mouth and just having like,
Yeah, you could
don't
do
know.
that.
because I was thinking, I mean, she's just Dampier, right?
Okay,
why
so
not-
you want to
I
expose
mean,
yourself as a Dampier to Juventus.
They will- Yeah, but why else would they be sponsoring them? They're gonna make more Dampiers. And I don't want that, so I feel like, I mean, you could sneak by, you could find a spot, and I can just go head on. I mean, they're not gonna kill another Dampier. They obviously praise them. I mean,
It's probably because there's money backing Dampiers.
yeah, but maybe I could ask them a few questions. Ask where she got her surgery done, because
I don't know if she'd be too willing to tell, especially because she seems so on guard, but... Sorry, I only just saw Gus's thing now. I hope you know I've got Entropy Strike. I had something even stronger to hit her with.
Oh well, I just remember Soul Surge.
Soul Surge... No, I could have done that. Soul Surge actually has a longer range anyway, so... Okay. So you wanna split up. You wanna charge
Yeah.
straight in and have me sneak round and see what I
I
can do.
mean, is there really any other way?
I mean, we could both just try sneaking.
We could, but
Murphy, did you say that there's 2 doors and they both lead it back out?
Yeah, there's 2 doors, and they kind of split up. Like
And there's-
Juventus and the Face went out one, Mariah and Esther went out the other.
Okay, and there's one person watching each, right?
Yes.
And there's clear visual towards both doors?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to take out both people guarding both doors in order to go through one door. Gotcha.
I mean, diplomacy is always an option if you wanted to give it a try.
yeah, I was gonna
but,
say I can use I can try and console in her and be like, "Can you teach me your ways? You seem so experienced being a Dampier. Talk to me." And then I don't know about you, Moss. I mean, you could just be there for the ride. I need to talk to that lady or something.
If you wanna try being diplomatic with the bodyguard at the door, then by all
let's
means.
see. I've got Nocturnal Charm. My diplomacy is a +9, so it's not too good.
I mean, I too have a solution.
What is
but
your
I'm not-
solution? Oh, okay, well, but then sneaking in here would have been for nothing, Moss, you know? And
The Mussadin missile.
I mean, are the guards like, is it obvious that they're not trying, like they're trying to make sure people don't follow behind?
It's not really. It's just they're just kind of standing there. They're not like trying to make an intimidating
Mm.
presence, at least from what you can tell.
I just realized that so I was looking at Noise Blast and I was like, huh, that sounds like Biden Blast. I guess I could use that thing to get bad. Before I realized it's Noise Blast for a reason, so it would alert everyone pretty much.
Yeah, yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why don't we just try and go talk to her? Be civil about it. I mean,
Yeah, okay. You. would
we
you
don't
like
always have to go guns blazing like Virgil. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't believe.
Hey, you're not here. You're not here.
Shh, you're not part of this. Oh yeah, unless you left the group chat on or something.
Virgil
But,
like sneezes.
Yeah, oh, someone thinking about me.
Feels like someone's talking shit.
I mean, yeah, you can try and be diplomatic if you want. It could work.
Yeah. Wait,
go ahead and
Murphy,
try
just to
talking.
clarify, Juventus, am I saying it right?
Yeah,
They're the Dampier, right?
yeah. She is. Yeah.
I had to make sure. Yeah, I mean, I could talk, you know, I could play the victim and be like, I don't know how to deal with Dampier. I have such a hunger. Oh, I'm so hungry. And
Yeah, big and greedy. Sorry, let me stop.
I think that's our best bet. There's so many people here, Moss, and if we're sneaking around, I don't know.
Murphy, question: when talking about Dampiers and the and the screamers, what role would be the role to make when talking about that stuff? It wouldn't be like a it wouldn't would it be like an occultism check or
I don't think
religion
occultism-
check or
Religion, maybe.
Yeah, probably religion.
okay,
Oh,
religion.
thank
Gotcha.
God.
Bree, what's your religion on Valerie?
+7.
+7. Okay, I've got a +9, so I could probably do some talking.
Come on, I have to have at least like. Okay, well maybe not for the second screen, but I gotta have an advantage.
That is true. You could.
My
I'd
whole
say if you're-
character, Murphy.
If you're talking specifically about Dampiers in the relation to the second screamers, I would give you advantage with a religion check.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go shoot your shot. I'll just stand looking tough in the back.
All right. Soul surge them if anything happens.
I mean, have I got anything better than that? Oh yeah, obviously. I've
just
got
blast them.
Strike.
Biden blast them, like what you sent.
Yeah, but
Biden
noise
blast
blast will alert everyone.
Oh, okay. Don't do that one. Okay. All right. Okay. Valerie's like hyping herself up. She's like,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
Yeah.
it's been a while. Yeah, I got this. Yeah. Okay. She'll go up.
Actually,
Well,
no, no mind. Oh, actually, do you want heroism? It gives a +1 to skill checks.
yes, I'll take anything, please.
Alright, would I be able to? Would I be able to like give heroism?
He pats me
You
on
don't
the
have
back.
guidance?
I don't. I don't.
Mars, that's like the quintessential support cantrip, damn you.
Okay. Well, what level is it? Huh? What level is it?
Okay.
A cantrip.
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Alright, I'll redo it next time.
Baldur's
Gate before?
Heroism.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
So they get a +1 bonus to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks. Okay, if you wanted to cast heroism, you could. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just put a hand on Valerie's shoulder
Hey.
and cast heroism. Hey, shoulder,
Hey.
shoulder.
Hey.
Chill out.
Hey.
No, it's a reference to the Spider-Man.
Oh right, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you are blessed with heroism, Valerie, as you approach one of these.
Wow, I feel
battle
holy.
guards. It kind of burns your skin a little bit, but it's fine.
Ouch.
Okay, so you're approaching one of them.
Yeah.
Is there something I can do for you?
Can I could I talk to Juventus?
What for?
It's kind of private. Come a little closer.
Can you give him a wet willy?
He gets a little closer.
Valerie's gonna like, I'm gonna say that her Holly's gonna have a mash. She's gonna pull it down. And it's gonna reveal like the plates and all of that.
Let's cover that back up.
Yes, sir.
Uncouth. So what do you want to talk to her about your disease?
Yes, it's getting really bad.
Hmm.
I need to consult with her or something. Anyone.
What's your name?
Sally.
He brings out like his radio. Yeah, I've got someone wanting to talk to Juventus about. Yes, about that. Sally. Last name?
Oh, fuck.
Ace.
Allison.
Fussy.
Fussy? Okay.
It's
Sally's
spelled like
fussy.
face.
How is it spelled like face?
My family is. You don't even want to know the half of it.
I actually don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed through.
Thank you so much.
No
I owe you.
problem. He
Um,
opens the door. Is your friend coming too?
Yeah, sorry, he's a little shy.
She said any guests are welcome as well.
It's just me and him.
No? Go through. She's expecting you.
Thank you. May
Shaydoth
Shaydoth
be with you.
Kai be with you.
May Shaydoth Kai be with you. As he closes the door behind you guys, as you guys head through.
Oh yeah, Moss, let's go. Yeah.
And with that, I'm gonna cut
Yeah.
away. I'm gonna cut away from the two of you. And in fact, I think we're gonna go on our break here.
What?
Yes, just a quick 15-minute break. We'll be back at 6:30, and then we're gonna get back to Irida, Trink, and Virgil when we get back.
All right. See y'all
Alright.
then.
I'll see y'all then.
Bye.
Grand Re-
All right, then let's get back into our session of OANE as we cut back to Virgil, Irida, and Trink, who are currently biding their time within the kind of animal hospice spidery area. And all of you have turned your cameras off, so I'm the only one here now. It's fine.
No, I'll turn mine on. Hold on.
No, it's okay. As you guys are waiting, there's just like kind of a bit of downtime as Cleo May is working on things, and she brings out that mirror again.
Whatever, Freddy.
As
What are you
she
guys?
brings
Here.
out that mirror, and you guys can see her just like looking at the mirror every now and then as you guys are
Dude, what the fuck ever.
just kind of sitting around there in the spider room.
I'm just saying, someone's got to sit in the chair.
So, what's that mirror all about, Cleome?
Oh, this mirror? Well, it was just
Yeah.
it was something Ida wanted me to keep an eye on. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of, you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so he hands it over to you, Virgil, and you grasp onto the mirror and like you look into like the face of the mirror, and you don't see your own face when you look through it. Instead, it seems to be looking into something. You can see into this like kind of dark room that only has a single camcorder on it. That seems to be recording. That's just staring at the mirror. Staring at you. I'm not really sure what it
What?
is. So Ida had it.
Using my knowledge of esoterica, of the arcane arts, the occult arts,
Whoa.
all of the above, really, what would be the best skill to identify this, I guess? Would I be able to think back and try and figure out what this is?
Yeah, sure. Sure. I think this would definitely be, I think this would be an Arcana check, honestly.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Would the DC be lower if I used Arcana as opposed to esoteric?
I'd say it'd probably be the same. You can use Esoteric, yeah.
I'll use my diverse lore.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
Okay. With a 19, you're quite easily able to discern what this is. Or at least you, to your best guess, you can. This seems to be not a mirror, but almost like a... Well, from what you can guess, there are probably two mirrors. The one in your hand, and then another one that seems to be facing into the room you're looking into. To your best guess, this is a pair of mirrors which seem to be able to look through each other onto the other sides of whichever that way that mirror is facing at the current moment. But for right now, you just have the singular one in your hand.
Could I try to put my hand through the mirror to see if there's any, like, Mario 64 nonsense going on where you can go through the paintings? Thank you, Freddy.
Sure, and you're moving your hand towards it, and you can feel like a magical energy begin to tingle just as you're about to like touch the glass, and then it's a solid object.
Interesting. And Virgil will hand the mirror back to Cleome.
Thank you. I'm not
Do you,
really sure where she got it from, but it's hers.
I see.
How have you been, Virgil? A lot's happened. Is Moss okay?
Yeah, Moss is just peachy considering what happened. He's walking around healing folk just fine.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
I was a little worried. I know they had plastered his face on the news, but I wasn't sure whether they knew whether he was dead or not.
Well, I'm glad that he ain't. Truth be told.
Me too. I'm sorry about how all of that went down. Goliath's not the best person to work under.
Yeah, no, she is kind of a pain.
And she kind of like calls in Irida and Trink as well. I don't know if Trink comes in.
He'll slowly step in.
Okay. I just wanted to ask, I mean, how was the net plane while you guys were in it?
Sucky.
Terrible.
Oh. I've always been just kind of
Yeah.
fascinated by the idea of it, I guess. this whole other plane of existence, you know. I mean, I'm sure it was hell. Ida's told me enough about the pain and torture she went through in there, but it's I guess I've romanticized it a bit.
I'm just
Seems
glad
like,
I haven't this one.
yeah, man, you guys don't even know how close you guys were to being stuck in there forever.
Thanks.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I don't know if
Well,
we ever told you
I'd rather
guys that
be.
part, but yeah.
No, you did not, and probably for the best. But
Well, you
know
know
what
now.
they say. Personally, I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yeah,
know?
and there's wisdom in that. I'm sorry. It's this is the first time I'm seeing you guys since all that went down. I guess I kind of expected you guys to be a little angry with me when you found me.
I mean, it wasn't really your fault that everything kind of went awry.
Yeah, I
Right?
suppose so. No, not necessarily. I mean, I worked with Goliath, so I guess in a way, her crimes are my crimes, but I don't know. It's just been peaceful, you know. I mean, obviously it hasn't been peaceful. Ida's been running me ragged across the city, but it's been freeing, I guess, to be with her. I spent so long like imagining what it was like, what it was gonna be like to have her back again. I just it's been an adjustment.
Well, just to pass the time, how did y'all two meet?
Well, that's not such a cute story, I suppose. We were have you ever heard of the idea?
The what?
It was a city, kind of like Neo Eden, I guess. But it's not around. It doesn't exist anymore. And me and her were we lived in the idea. And when it got raised to hell, we got separated, and she got taken, and I got taken elsewhere, and at some point I learned she had gotten stuck in the net plane, and I've been trying to get her back, and now she's here. We never really
Well,
had time
it's gonna
for
be
true romance, I guess.
Hmm.
But now we will. I mean, once
Yeah,
I
of
get
course.
Goliath off my back, and once Ida gets all of her ducks in a row, we'll live in peace.
Are you planning to try and take the Big Apple?
I thought
With
about
Ida?
it, but I don't know if that's peace. You know, I thought about what it was going to be like out there in the outside world, and I mean, what if we go out there and it's a total shit show? You know, like what if this is heaven and out there is hell? You know,
Well,
and
not free.
I guess like if Watch Out were to at some point, you know, get taken down and everything went to hell, I think it'd probably be more peaceful here. But I'm not sure. I mean, Ida's always been the one that's made the decisions, so ultimately I think it's going to be up to her. But I mean, if you guys go on the ship, I'll be right beside you, helping you, of course. But I'm not sure.
I mean, with the whole Edward thing, Goliath did tell you, right?
About
No, they kind of split up before all that was revealed to us, Shrink.
Okay.
What about Edward? I mean, I know he's dead.
Would you like to tell her, Trink? Since you brought it up.
I suppose. With the apple, I guess the rundown is the only real way to connect to it is to plug this data chip of Edward that still survived, is to plug it into the ship to give Goliath access to it. And we're trying to find a different way because, on the off chance that Edward isn't just some dumb little piece of code in that chip and that it's really Edward, we don't want him doing nothing evil with the ship. We don't want him crashing it, taking control, getting into all of the weapon systems of this planet. Just some minor stuff. So we're trying to find any other way than that.
Right. That's a lot to take in, I suppose. Have you found any leads on other ways to do it?
Well, I don't know too much about it, so I couldn't tell you anything.
Right. It's been a hectic few days, huh?
You could say that again.
And as you guys are kind of talking there, you suddenly hear a loud crash coming from what seems like the lobby area of the Matt Doc's office. And you feel the whole building shake for a moment. Cleome immediately grabs onto her spiders and bundles them under her coat and grabs onto her 2 swords. What was that?
I don't know.
Virgil will reach his hand into his jacket. He will stand up and he will kind of peek through the door and he will hold out his mirror to try and get a gauge of what could have been the noise,
Okay.
Like not peeking him out himself, but
the
holding
mirror.
his hand out and then yeah.
As you're looking at the mirror there, Virgil, through the hallway, you can see what seems to be glass shattered on the floor. And even through the open door, you can start hearing what sounds like a fight of some sort going on outside.
I mean, should we go? Should we run? Should we stay in here?
I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. Virgil, you step through the door.
Yep. Trying
I'm
to be
gonna follow
sneaky as
him.
possible.
Okay. I'd like all of you, anyone following Virgil, to make a stealth check then, if you're trying not to be noticed.
Oh fuck.
Remember, guys.
And then I fuck it up.
private GM roll.
Yes.
Thank you. Or a blind jam roll.
Yes.
Right, blind one.
Is Cleome also leaving or no?
No, Cleome's kind of staying in the area. She's got her swords out, but she's just staying there.
Sorry, my tab closed.
Alright.
I'm finding it. There. Are you stealthing?
So,
Okay. Stealth faster.
my plus 12. So
Okay. All right. Then as you guys are moving through, you can hear even more fighting, and then you hear an odd sound. It almost sounds like the flapping of a wing suddenly beating against a wall. As you hear, again, the sound of what sounds like a man currently fighting something. And you just hear this grunted back and forth. I like how I can see Milo's face vaguely in the background there.
What the fuck?
You can hear, and then all of a sudden, through the door of the doorway, you see something massive suddenly roll across the doorway, blocking light for a moment, as it tumbles into what sounds like the receptionist desk in the lobby, breaking things. And you guys are stepping forward.
Yep, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then as you guys round the corner, the commotion almost stops for a moment as the 2 figures seem to have stopped fighting. and you can see what looks to be this large vulture-like creature suddenly in the room, which seems to have smashed through one of the big windows leading into the skyscraper. It's got these long jaws that are kind of biting down upon something, and in its like taloned grasp, you can see like its body is melded with cybernetics all throughout it, almost breaking through the fur. And below you can see what seems to be like a bearded man, like mid-30s, you'd probably say, like late 20s, early 30s, who seems to just be like grabbing onto one of the talons. You motherfucker! You backstabbed me! And the vulture just caws and screams, which is louder than normal, and tries pressing the talon deeper down towards the man.
Virgil will shoot the bird.
Okay.
Wait, actually, no, Virgil will shoot the bird.
Okay. I'd like you to roll to hit for me.
Absolutely. Hopefully, I don't
Dante's
roll like
witnessing
poo-poo.
this. I hope you know.
27.
Okay. With that, you successfully shoot the bird as the bullet rings out, and you suddenly hear like a dying caw as the bird kind of steps back and stumbles a bit, as it slowly begins forming down into what looks like Hercules and stumbles to the floor. And the man kind of grabs himself up. Jesus fucking Christ. Who are you lot?
Please don't tell me I just killed the.
You
Are they
didn't.
dead or
You
are they
didn't
knocked out?
kill them. You didn't kill them. They're a bunch of dramatics, is what they are. Built to destroy
Alright.
my ass.
Uh,
Who are you?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
We're the guys that just saved your life. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, saved my life. He wasn't gonna kill me. We go way back. Trust me. It's
Really?
just
How far back?
that sounds like a question you shouldn't be asking. Listen,
And yet I did.
I'm sorry about this, I really am, but you lot have just stumbled upon some deep fucking shit, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, if you wouldn't mind. I can pay you if it would shut you up, you know.
I'm friends with that one. And he will point to Hercules.
You're friends with it?
Mutual acquaintances, more like.
You think this thing has a fucking brain to be friends with? It's an animal, for Christ's sake. Come on. This thing doesn't have a brain.
Hey,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I offend you, little pipsqueak?
Damn.
Ugh. Why are you guys even talking to me anyways? They're just a bunch of fucking prisoners. Jesus Christ. Who am I talking to?
Look at you with the big mouth. Like you weren't about to get crushed by a big old talon.
He wasn't gonna crush me, okay? He wasn't gonna. It's just a bit of cousin brawling, okay?
cousin,
Oh,
this animal is your
Cousin.
Unfortunately, I guess, by definition.
dude. Your grandma's a freak.
I think you have a misunderstanding of how this situation works. Listen, this thing isn't directly related to me, okay? Do I need to introduce the idea of adoption to you? Or is that just far from your feeble little prisoner brain? Oh, I'm sorry. You never had parents, so you wouldn't know how that works. God. Guys think you know fucking everything. Listen, again, I just need you to go away. Name your fucking price. Go away. Never speak of this again. Okay, it's not your business. It shouldn't be your business. If you talk about it, you're gonna be dead on the fucking street. Okay? I was never here.
You know what? Name our price. I'm thinking 5,000 credits each. How about that?
Sure. And where are you gonna put those 5,000 credits, little legal prisoner? Or you're gonna smuggle them away somewhere?
This guy pisses me off.
Yeah, so you guys can have 300 credits max. That's your limit, right? So I'll give you each 300. That way it's all legal and above board here. You don't get caught. You know, I'll be nice.
Kill him.
Can we kill this guy?
Kill
I can't.
him. As
Listen,
your
again,
doctor, kill him.
this isn't any of your fucking business. Okay, so I'd like you just to move along. Go right down that elevator. Go along with your day. Okay.
Listen, how about you use your brain real quick? Clearly, we didn't come from the elevator, so clearly we're here for a different purpose. So,
Well, yeah,
how
and
about
what purpose
you-
are you here for?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I
After all,
would.
you haven't been anything but cordial to us.
I don't need to be cordial to the likes of you. Okay, you're fucking trash. You're prisoners. You're filth. You're below me.
Virtual flip has gone around and try and smack this dude in the mouth with it.
Okay.
Is he wearing a uniform?
No, actually, he seems to be wearing like gym clothes. Actually, he's very like informal at the moment. He's a big bulky guy. Like,
Murphy,
he's big.
does he look like the guy in the token that you have at the bottom?
It does a little bit, yeah.
It does a little
Mars,
bit.
guys. It's Mars. You guys not Murphy explained like his beard and everything.
No, I mean, I was like, is this the Matt Doc or is this Mars? That's what I was thinking.
I kind of thought it was going to be the Mad Dog. Yeah, I
Oh.
thought it was going to be the Mad Dog.
Have we ever had a description of this guy? Because I know we've never met him.
I don't know if you ever got an official description, no, but you've probably seen his face around at some point in time. Yeah. No, this is Mars Dashkov.
Oh my god. Okay.
Are you gonna pistol whip him?
I'm still trying to smack him. Yeah, I'm trying to pistol
Okay.
whip him.
All right, I'd like you to make a melee strike then.
Very
you-
dangerous.
I'm just gonna roll with my gun, honestly.
Okay,
Is
that's fine.
is he the CEO
28.
of that?
If you'd
Is that
like
who
to,
Mars
if you'd like to make a society check to get a general like idea of who he is, you can.
I'm getting societal.
Yeah.
Okay, Joker.
Make a society check. then.
Society.
Oh, it was almost a 2.
Ooh,
No,
okay.
not on my screen.
All right. Mars Dashkov is the epitome of an alpha male. You've probably heard him
fuck.
on like podcasts and shit. He like sells
No
protein
wonder he looks
shakes.
kind of like the deep.
Yeah. Like you see him like selling like protein shakes, you know, like he's like the male centric guy of the Dashkov family, you know.
Oh no.
Does he claim to be all natural?
Oh yeah, he claims to be all natural. Yes, he does.
Oh, can we just like kill this guy?
No. it's so much.
Okay, but you do hit Virgil, so you can roll your damage.
Okay. Hopefully, I don't roll bad.
Actually, I'd say that's a critical
Please
hit.
don't. I don't
That's
want
a critical
that.
hit.
Okay, crit.
Ooh, you don't
Yeah.
want to hit too good either. He might die.
Would you say in this time that I've been looking at him and my rage boiling over that I would have had time to, analyze him and see what part of his jaw is weakest for my
Oh,
exploit vulnerability damage?
Yeah, sure. I won't even give you. Yeah, no. You knock him right
Okay.
in the jaw. 22 points
That
of
is,
damage. Okay.
You
32
just fucking
damage.
killed him.
Then
He's
you
fucking dead.
you knock him out fucking like cold. Like he stumbles to the floor. You hear like something break in his jaw as blood begins to billow, and he just falls to the floor. Unconscious.
Oh my god.
Hercules gets up a bit. Jesus fucking Christ. I had him.
So we're all good.
I had him.
You have it?
And you
Well,
shot
listen,
me.
all I saw. And my apologies, but I just saw a big old bird attacking this fella. And I had no idea what the situation was. No
Might
offense,
have let
but
my emotions get away with me. Yes, but it was for good fucking reason. I'm trying to find my mother.
oh,
And Cleo,
Yeah.
Cleo, at that point, Cleome steps out and looks at the wound. Oh my God, Ida! And she kind of like puts Ida onto a seat there. Are you okay? Yeah,
Oh.
I'm fine.
Virgil will slowly put his gun away, like very like whistling, like, ooh.
I've got a med patch.
Oh, that would do wonders,
Oh no,
actually.
Irida has a med patch.
That would do wonders if you're willing to spare some charity
Yeah.
for the person that just got shot.
Yeah, sure.
I can always make more later, guys.
You kind of use the med patch to heal, to
Did you
close
buy
that
some
wound a
earlier?
bit.
Oh, I tracked them.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm
You're-
trying to
Hopefully
find
they're decent.
my mother, Minerva. And we're gonna have to wait for him to wake up before he can give me a goddamn answer. I know he knows
I mean,
where she is.
we can tie him up in that time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be
Do you know
a
if he's
good
afraid of
idea.
spiders?
Kidnap him, bring him home.
That would be
Bring him
terrible.
home. And in my fucking
No.
motorcycle, yeah, we got a genius in our
This
midst.
is the safest
I mean,
place for us to keep him. Okay. Not home.
Ah.
The idea of bringing a target like this back to your home? Not the smartest. I
What
need
exactly was
Virgil's-
he talking about?
Virgil's already like working to tie him up. He's throwing him onto a
Okay.
chair and
Okay. All right. So you're tying this. He's a beefy guy. You know, you kind of have to pull it tight for him to like fit there, and get tied up.
Can I?
doing my scout
I,
notes.
Is he human? Oh,
Yeah,
racist.
he's a human. He's a human.
He's
yeah.
human.
Okay. Does he have any injection points on him? Like any old scars on his arm?
Oh yeah, he does.
Or
Yeah.
oh, I'm taking pictures. Of them.
Okay, you're taking pictures. Okay.
Yes.
And Ida kind of shifts herself. I was not expecting the three of you to be here. Why are you here?
This guy actually, we heard he was around these parts.
Oh, great. So you're after them too? Where's the rest of your little posse?
Oh, you know. You haven't heard of the classic split up and look for clues trope? Kind of one of those.
Right. Okay. I'm guessing you guys are after information for the apple.
Yep.
Man, you are one smart cookie. I don't know why this guy said you didn't have a brain.
He has a way of seeing those lesser than him as feeble and animalistic, especially when they look like
Oh, really?
me. I can help you if you help me.
I don't see why not.
I mean, it seems we're after the same thing, so if our goals align, then why the hell not?
Would you happen to know where my mother, Minerva, is? Where they're keeping
Not
her?
off the top of my head.
Computer, I would like to recall knowledge if I would remember this.
No, you've never heard of this. I wouldn't say. I won't let you roll because I don't
Can I
think there's
roll
any-
anyway, just for fun?
Sure.
What if he gets to 20?
Awesome.
Then he would still know nothing.
29. Oh,
Wow.
man, that hot dog stand was pretty good.
Well, and Ida kind of gets up and cracks her knuckles and looks down at Mars. Okay, well then we just wait up. We wait to find what he knows. Are any of you skilled in interrogation?
Please, interrogation's my middle name.
And she
No, it's
lifts
not,
up.
Isn't it like
She lifts up his hand and looks at his fingernails. Good, because he's not gonna speak unless we make him. And then we're gonna
It's
cut
always
away.
the fun part.
We're gonna cut away back
sure
to
there's, like-
Valerie and Moss.
Right. Good old fashioned interrogation scene. I love it. Oh, I love it.
Okay. Valerie and Moss, you guys are moving through the St. Keo Church. moving through those back alleys, you are suddenly thrust into the back corners of the St. Keo Church, where it is not sleek metal anymore. It is pure Gothic Victorian aesthetics. You see the kind of carved wooden walls, the velvet drapes across the fake windows. You can see these doors embedded into the walls that servants seem to walk out of, kind of feebly gripping onto the walls as their pale skin kind of glows in that warm light. You're moving through looking for Juventus, correct? Okay.
Mhm.
As you guys are passing through, you're checking each of the doors moving forward, and I would like each of you to make a perception check to try and locate where this might be.
Perception again.
Yes.
There's tons to look at.
Okay. All right. Looking around, this back area almost seems to be a maze of rooms. It seems to have been specifically made to hold a member of Dashkov here. And it is ordained with the finest of luxuries and pleasantries. There's a secret, like a little backed away kitchen, a private kitchen for the Dashkov members who stay here. There are these luxurious open private bathrooms with golden faucets. There is just plenty of wealth and luxury surrounding it. It almost makes you feel squeamish and gross being surrounded by so much wealth. And as you're moving through, you're moving through shadows where sometimes in like the darkness of hallways you won't even see them until they're right up next to you, but there's screamers just moving through the shadows, their black masks as they're weaving through. You can see this one room which is locked and guarded that seems to hold, like through slit windows, which seems to hold like artifacts and different like memorabilia. Specifically, you see some Shadoth Kai memorabilia from the verdict. Old like symbols and outfits and stuff like that that the verdict held, kind of tucked away in glass chambers. Until eventually you guys come across a door and you can hear voices coming from the other side. Sister, what has become of you? Look at you. You're disformed, you're disfigured, you're disgusting. I knew I was always the pretty twin, but God, you've just upped my game. And you hear another voice, more feeble. I'm sorry. I tried. I tried. And the other voice. Yeah, you tried and you got blown up. Good job. Now you can't see the light of day again. What will Father think of you? Then you hear a door slam shut as footsteps storm out. This, with what you guys rolled, is the only door that you found that seems to be of importance.
Do we recognize the voices at all, or?
Yeah, you recognize one voice as being Naraya, the other one as being Esther.
They're not what we're looking for.
We could probably ask.
Um,
Just see where they went. Get
Yeah.
directions.
Valor is gonna be polite, even though she doesn't really want to. She's gonna knock on the door before entering.
Okay. Yes, come in. Come in. You slowly open the door as it creaks open, and you are welcomed into what looks to be a very lavish bedroom. Kind of velvet bed. Everything's made and ready. There's a small little like living room and kitchen area, made specifically for the person living inside. And you can see this figure slowly like putting something on over their face as you guys enter. And you see Esther before you wearing this mask, and the robes and the outfit around her. Who are you?
I'm Sally.
Sally.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking for. How do you say their name again?
Juventus.
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 Oh, that's brilliant. Come in, both of you. Come in. Let me make you something to drink. She goes back into her kitchen and starts brewing up something. Do any of you have a preferred way to drink your coffee?
Black.
Edge
Oh.
Lord.
And I do really like how we have two people right now who are unable to drink or eat.
Can't drink.
Yeah,
Valerie's probably gonna like nudge Moss and be like, just say anything.
um, I'll just take it how you especially make it. I'm fine either way.
The Esther Special. Sure. She starts brewing things up. Don't mind my mask, by the way. I've just had security issues as of late. I don't really like having my face plastered everywhere.
That's
It's
okay.
a very
it's
lovely
lovely.
mask.
Yeah, it's a very lovely mask.
Oh.
Don't my line, Moss.
Ori, I'm sucking up.
I
Dude.
know.
Can I ask a question of you, my loyal servants?
Of course.
Yes.
Do you have siblings? A sister, perhaps?
I have a younger brother.
Oh, that's so nice being the oldest of the two, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, it's not all it's cracked up to be, but it does get its perks.
It's perks. Yes, it's perks. It does come with its perks, doesn't it? Hmm. I just have a question for you, Zen. Do you love your little brother? I mean, love.
Deeply.
Deeply. Yes, you have a connection. A connection. You know, I thought I had a connection. I thought I did. And I know we tell that spiel of us all being brothers and sisters under Shadoth Kai. I know, but there's something that breaks that true familial bond. Not just in a spiritual enlightenment, but in a true blood bond. You know?
Would you like my honest thoughts?
Oh, yes, I would love some honesty for once in my life.
I find it's very hard to, you know, reenact the bonds of family. You know, blood is thicker than water, of course, and
Oh, much thicker.
but and I understand that maybe you might not be feeling the same connection with your brothers and sisters of the church.
Yes.
But I find it's who you find and where you end up that creates family. You know, I haven't been with my parents for some time, but I've got some people very close in my life, and I believe that they're my family too. So I believe it's where you end up that creates family, not who you're born with or who you might associate.
That's such a nice thought. Such a nice thought. I just wonder, I mean, if we are all truly brothers and sisters of Shadoth Kai, where does that connection end? I see each of you as a sibling of myself, of course, a lower sibling, but one amongst us just the same. I'm lonely. I think I'm lonely.
That's a hard feeling to get past. I can understand that. There was
Can you?
a time in my life where I was very shut out. You know, I, 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 I didn't have much to rely on other than one person. But sometimes, you know, looking after someone isn't the same as getting that kind of fill with your people. You know, and then I found the church, and you know, I started to feel a bit less lonely. So maybe
Found. You
maybe
keep
it's
talking about
Amanda.
finding things. You're talking about finding love, but I was born with it. Where is your little brother now? Do you know?
I mean, last I heard, he was kind of running around. I haven't heard too much from him recently.
Do you think that maybe as the older sibling, it's your responsibility to keep that cohesion together?
Well, in my eyes, maybe, but I can't
Maybe!
always be there for him forever.
Forever. You have no concept of forever. And with like that steaming pot of like coffee, she slams the cup across the room as it slams against the wall and shatters before you. It isn't easy, you know. It isn't easy being the younger sibling, you know. By minutes! Minutes! Not hours, not days, not months, not years, minutes. And it makes all the difference. You know something? It's not the Yajitis that bring us down. It's our blood. Our blood bonds. Because and she grips onto the mask. I've said too much to my loyal servants. I apologize for the outburst. I'm very happy with my life, as you can tell. What did you come in here looking for?
We needed directions to Miss Juventus, if you'd be able to direct us.
Right. Mr. Ventus, Mishdashkov. Oh, isn't she so gorgeous? So beautiful. So divine. Above us.
I agree.
Good. Because she is. Juventus is just in her room down the hall. I can take you to her if you'd like.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Good. Let's go. And she takes you both by your shoulders and kind of begins pushing you out of the room as you go through the door and down the hall. And the rest of this walk is in complete silence. Every time either one of you tries to make a noise, he grips onto your shoulder and digs into it until you stop. And it pushes forward.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Until eventually she stops before a door. Oh, Juventus. Dashkov. There's people here for you. They want to see you. And a figure approaches the door. You can see the 2 footsteps clacking against the floor until they stop. And when they open it, there's just this tall, looming woman with this black hair hiding her face. Come in. Esther, you leave, please. This isn't a conversation for you. Oh, of course, Juventus. I wouldn't dare intrude on your little party. I'm gonna go back to my room now. Just let me know if you need anything. Of course. She closes the door behind the two of you as you enter into her room. And as you do, you feel the whole room shake for a moment as something seems to rustle around. Minerva! Be quiet. We have guests approaching in our room. Now is not the time to be fussy over your food. As he stamps her heel on the floor. My apologies. My aunt gets a little feisty at times. Please take a seat, would you? I heard
course, thank
that one of you is a Dampier.
That would be me.
Show me your fangs.
Valerie will take off her mask and, open wide.
You're one of the cheaper models. You can see the plates. Inefficient, truly. It's a disgrace what they did to you. But of course, money buys power. Very well. What is it that you came to me for? You struggling to find your elixirs? Struggling with the shame of it all? The guilt of not being a living creature anymore?
Well, you got it down to just about the point.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's the issue every one of us deals with. Well, it's a little different for us vampires, of course. There's a bit more of a struggle than the average Dampier. But yes, they align at times and points. Though, I hope you know that me inviting you to my chamber does not make you an equal among us. You are a Dampier, therefore you are lesser. That's a good lesson to learn while you can.
Of course. And I have no objections to that.
Good. Good. Oh, trust me. It is a vicious world out there. It's a vampire eat vampire world, some would say. So, when did you become that?
When I was younger, sometime in my childhood, it's a really foggy memory of mine.
I see. I see. I'm truly sorry you went through that. It's a traumatizing operation to go through, especially as a young child. You hear a rumbling again. Minerva! Please, I will feed you in a second. Now is not the time. My apologies. She's feisty, and she's been hungry all morning.
Quite all right.
Do you need a vamp doc connections?
Moss, do we need a vamp doc?
I'd learn so much about it if I could get a connection. That'd be great, actually.
Yes. If you don't mind, I would like that.
Okay. Okay, give me your compad.
Fuck.
It's the quickest way to
Valerie's gonna,
transfer data.
Valley's gonna fumble into her pockets. Oh, I swear I had it on me.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage for me.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck. We better start thinking about how we're supposed to get the rest of the information we need out now that we're here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of questions, but I don't. Oh, she's scaring me. She's a big woman.
No, I kind of. That's never scared me before. I think I can do this.
16.
Well, Valerie, it's right there.
Sorry, who?
Valerie, your face has been plastered across all of these cities. Your holoskins don't work for me, by the way. You can see your little
You
android friend
buck-ass
over
Chad.
here.
This fucking bitch.
And you see her
Fuck.
eyes glow.
All right, I'll just.
Oh fuck.
Oh. Valerie's gonna keep her hand on her sword.
You're cooked.
As
Guys,
I
we should
said,
back up.
vampires are a little more powerful than your lowly dampiers. Don't worry. I understand that a fugitive as of yourself might try and find comfort under the power that oppresses them. What do you want? Money? Freedom? What did you come to me for,
Oh.
truly?
We have a few questions.
That's a very good question.
Oh, like about the apple?
Well, I have some personal ones too, but yeah, the apple. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, personal questions like about Celine and Victor? I've done my studying,
How do you know that?
trust me. I've done my work. You don't get your face plastered on every news station without someone taking notice. Valerie Rosario, you were turned into a Dampier when you were a child. You were sent off planet when they discovered you, and then for some reason you came back. I'm not sure what crime you committed, that's beyond me. But here you are, your memory's wiped. The only thing you remember are your parents' names. And now you're looking for them, is that correct?
Damn.
Right.
Talk about a lore drop.
Right to the point.
Right to the point, right? Because as a Dashkov, I have materials far beyond what your feeble minds can comprehend. I know everything. I know why you were imprisoned. I know why each of you were imprisoned. But that would ruin the fun if I told you, wouldn't it? I know what kind of lives you lived before you got here.
Wait, really?
Well, besides you, Moss, you were nothing but a concept
Really?
to us.
Yeah, and
Really?
I thought I'd sprinkle some comedy in there. Things get well tense.
Thank you.
Well, Valerie, it doesn't hurt to come to those you know are more powerful than you for solutions. It's what anyone would do. So ask your questions, and I will answer to the best of my ability.
Oh, what's our first question, Moss? Tell us a bit about the Big Apple, actually, or the
Hmm,
apple.
the apple, right.
Since you know so much.
And I assume your plan is to infiltrate it and, what, get off planet?
What gave that away?
You and every other outlaw in Neo Eden, you're going to be up against some fierce competition getting onto that ship, and not all of them are going to let you on peacefully. I have no doubt that it will get hijacked. I'm actually kind of counting on it. It's too much of a target at this point to not be. Anybody thinking that ship is getting off planet is more dumb than they appear. Like my brother. The
Mars,
apple.
isn't it?
Mars, yes, good. You know your Dashkov family tree, don't you? Yes, Mars.
Kind of hard
Mars.
not to, isn't it?
Yeah.
I knew he was connected with Edward too. I assume you are too, aren't you?
There's no point hiding secrets. We're all a secret society, aren't we? Yes, I had connections to Edward before his untimely demise, which I assume was at the hands of you lot.
Oh yeah.
Good. Good, because Edward was a symptom of a problem. He wasn't the problem. And I'm sure a lot of you think of yourselves as the cure for that. You defeat Edward, you bring safety to the slum hold, you put a person in power that you trust and believe in, and everything will be happy and jolly and things will come back. And I do believe you have the power to shine light on the truth. I do, but the problem is that you keep fighting the symptom and not the cause. Sure, you can hijack our ship. You can do whatever masterful plan you have to bring down Neo Eden and Wad Shah, but what then? We are not the cause. We are a symptom. That's why I'm fully expecting the ship to get hijacked, but I'm not too concerned about it, because I know at the end of the day, you're all going to end up right back on this rock. Someone else will come into power, someone else will make it a prison planet again, and you'll put your enemies in it. It'll all loop back around, and Dashkov as a neutral entity will come out of it richer than ever before, because we don't take sides, not to the public anyways. And the room rumbles again. Minerva! Be quiet! And you hear a roar coming from underneath you as it shakes and rumbles. You know what's funny about that, Valerie? A little bird told me that Celine Rosario is going to be on that ship.
Oh. Well, isn't that perfect timing?
Yes. See, all of the rich people think that Wad Shah is going to burn down at some point, that it's inevitable. So they're getting on this ship to try and get out, like some fucked up Noah's Ark. Except they're not taking anybody else with them. So all of these influential people get on a ship. They go out into space, go to some private planet where they know they'll be safe, where there's no prisoners to execute them. And then you guys all just fight each other on this little rock we call hell. It's beautiful, if you think about it. And what you're thinking about doing is biting into that apple and setting hell out for the rest of the world to deal with.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It's brilliant, really. I mean, why not make it a problem for the rest of us if you can't deal with it yourself?
Well, I mean, we could just sit here and all rot until, everyone kills each other because all the rich people have left.
I'm
and
sorry, I kind of
there's nothing
forgot
but
you were
scraps left
here.
for us. Oh, yeah, great, thanks.
No problem.
But, where's the fun in that, like you said?
Right?
Don't you want to get off this planet?
I'm immortal. Why do I care? I'm gonna live 1,000 years
Immortal.
from now. I'm a vampire. I don't die.
I'll find a way.
Oh, you're threatening me now? That's very, very cute, but good luck with that. Now that we're here, I'm realizing that I haven't fed Minerva yet today. She gets pretty hungry this time of the day. I think maybe you'd make a good meal. Wouldn't you say?
Well, I mean, Moss over here is a robot. Not sure how good he'd taste.
She's not very picky. And Moss, I would like you to make a will save for me.
Will save.
What?
The best save. I'm great at those saves. Don't even worry. I'll make it.
Are
I'll
you?
make it.
I don't know.
24?
24?
Okay. Valerie, you look over and you see the demeanor on Moss change as his screen goes blank. There's no face there anymore. It's just a buzzing screen, and you see Moss suddenly get up out of his chair and she goes over and
Oh my
opens
God.
a latch. It's got like a hatch leading down. Moss, climb down that hatch, would you? It's not a
Oh my,
deadly
my theory was
fall.
right. Oh my
It'll be a
God.
smooth landing. And you see
The-
Moss
What?
jump
Boss,
over
no, what?
as he
Oh,
falls into the chute.
Welcome
you
to
do to him?
Pathfinder, folks, where a will save can just take away control of your character. Especially when you're playing against high level people.
Especially
Oh,
when you're
so
playing
nice.
against vampires.
So true.
And with that, we're
Oh,
gonna cut away
no.
to Virgil, Irida, and Trink as Mars Dashkov wakes up.
That was
Oh
plain evil.
my god. Where am I?
Wakey, wakey, sleeping beauty. And I assume Virgil will have some kind of like cutters in his hand. Like
Sure, yeah,
wire
no.
bolt
Ada's
cutters.
blowing a blowtorch out against his face. Hey, motherfucker! Wake up! And you're like, ah, fuck! Oh,
Virgil, as if they haven't left the room yet, Virgil will turn to Irida and Trank, and he will say, "Now things are gonna get a little messy. So, if you have any gods that might prevent you from saying anything or any beliefs of that sort, or you're just plain squeamish, I'd recommend turning your hides around and walking back to the spider room."
Ugh. What do you want to do, Drink? I'll stay in here. He's
Right.
just gonna turn around though. He's not gonna face them, but
these
he'll
guys
say.
think they're gonna interrogate me. Come on,
Dude,
you think I
Irida
haven't
wants
gone
to
through
watch.
interrogation
And then
training
Virgil will
before?
smack him with the bolt cutters.
Fuck! Oh, it hurt, man.
Irida's gonna stay, but also turn around with Trink, by the way.
Okay. Cleome's gonna watch with like an almost morbid curiosity.
Irida would, but
Now that was a warning shot. Now, if you don't tell
Oh,
us what we
warning
want
shot.
to know, don't
What?
interrupt me.
What exactly do you want to know? Huh?
Well, I'll let my friend take it from here first, and then I got plenty of questions to ask your stupid ass.
Ida steps forward and grabs onto his jaw and kind of twists his face to look at her. Where is my mother? I don't know where your mother is. Bullshit! And she slaps him across the face, brings out the blowtorch, and just starts like singeing his skin. Come on! Come on, you know where she is. And I'm not going to go into detail with this interrogation because I think that is a little unnecessary.
Yeah, no, that's
But
fair.
Virgil, I would like you to make an intimidation check.
Okay, I got you. At advantage, question mark, because I'm awesome and cool and Sigma.
No,
And
this
he's
is just a
tied up?
normal intimidation check.
Boo. Alright, that's fine. Does that work or should I hero point it?
That works. That works.
Okay.
After probably about 30 minutes of Ida and Virgil going back and forth, you guys, I say like Irida and Trink, you might like look back for just a second. And you can see that Mars is a bloody mess. He is not
Yeah.
looking good at all. And you can see
I'm so glad I did not watch that.
both Ida and Virgil's hands are a little bloody at that point. And Mars kind of like coughs up a bit of blood. Fuck, man. My God. I haven't been interrogated that hard since. Fuck. Forever. Listen, okay, I know where Minerva is, but you're not gonna like my answer. Okay? She's underneath St. Keo Church. And Ida throws the blowtorch on the ground. Fuck! And it's not as bad as it seems, okay? She's not being tortured in any way. We're just keeping her there until she calms down. Okay? Now, look. I know you care about Minerva, Hercules, I know you do. But she's not your mother anymore. She never was. You know that. He looks at you, Virgil. Could you talk some sense into it?
Virgil will again smack him across the face with the bolt cutters.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I told you the answer, okay? She's underneath St. Keo Church. She's guarded to hell, but there is a way to her. There's a tower under construction above the church. It leads all the way down. It was once an outpost for her, but she's too big to fit in that tunnel anymore. So she's trapped down there. But if you really wanted to, it's the easiest way down there. But again, I wouldn't recommend it. She's not human anymore. She never was. She's just Minerva. Do you understand? Nida shakes her head. You wouldn't know a goddamn thing about mothers, would you? Yours doesn't even hug you anymore. Okay. She grabs onto his face. And she grabs onto the chair, actually, and begins dragging it over to the open window. You want to learn about flying, Mars? You want to get a taste for the open air? And he's dragging, he's like, no, 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 and he's like trying to like grab out to you guys as he's being dragged towards the window. Is there anything you guys are doing?
I'd as much as I would love to watch this man become a headline then forgotten in a week, I still do have some questions to ask him.
Questions to ask him? He's an imbecile.
An imbecile with information that I need, just like how he had information that you needed.
Fine. And she drags him over to the window, but grabs onto his shirt, leaning him just over the edge as the wind blows through his hair. Ask him your damn questions.
And Virgil will kind of lean down and he'll place you've seen Neon Genesis Evangelion. You've seen, you know, the dad doing the finger like clasping together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how, but you're connected to Edward somehow.
Oh,
and
that
wanna
fucking
know
guy!
everything. Yeah. Tell me everything.
God, it's not like I knew him personally. He's just someone I worked with sometimes. We had deals. Okay? We had deals, and that was all. I don't know what you expect me to know about him that you don't know about him yourself. He was an asshole.
Virgil will then stand up straight and he will pull his revolver out of his coat and he will point it at his head.
Okay. Listen, you're gonna kill me either fucking way. At this point, it doesn't matter. Just let me fly.
You know what happens to racehorses when they break a leg?
You've never
When they've
seen a
expired
racehorse in
their
your
use?
life. You've only read about it.
I know enough. Now, I'm gonna offer you an option here. You tell me what I want to know, or I turn your brain matter into well, let's just say a good little sprinkle for the folks down below.
Be the greatest gift I could offer. What do you want to know about Edward?
Everything you know. Your
Everything.
deals, your business dealings.
Fine. Fine. You want to know about Edward? You want to know about what he did, what we did for him? He was an imbecile. He was a dumbass who wanted nothing but power. he stuck up on his sister, who he nearly bludgeoned to death himself. The gateway, he called her. Humanizing little shit. He wanted access to the net plane because he thought that would gain him power. We wanted him to get to the net plane because we wanted control over it again. It was a mutual decision. He gained power, we gained control. It would all go perfectly. And it was going to. It was going to until you lot killed him. So now we need to find another way into the net plane. That's it. We supplied him with his weapons and his guns and his armor. That's how the airwaves got their shipments. Now they're just a poor sack of shit waiting to die without us. Because you know what? Without us, without the Dashkov family, without our funding, this place would be a shithole. You think you already live in a shithole? Well, guess what? You live off of our fucking money. Our generational wealth. You don't even have memories before us. We gave you a life. We gave you memories. We gave you a purpose. Don't you think it's a gift and a blessing that you don't get to remember the crimes you committed? You live a new life. You live a new fantasy. And all we ask is that you do some hard work for it. God forbid. That's all I know. I never dealt with him directly. Just through middlemen. Liaisons. Letters. Emails.
Can I tell if he's lying or not?
Make a perception check.
Okie doke. I assume no item bonus, so.
You can tell that Mars, in this very moment, is lying about something. You can't discern exactly what he's lying about, but there is something within his statement that is a lie. But you're not able, unfortunately, not able to discern which specific part of it is.
Virgil will take his free hand and grab Mars's collar, taking him from Ida, and he will try and toss him against one of the, I assume, the reception desk.
Sure.
And
Sure.
he will cock his revolver back. Would you like to die in this room, no one knowing where you are for weeks on end while your corpse rots away? Because I can make that happen. Tell me what you know before I lose my patience.
He looks over at Irida and Trink. What are you guys doing right now?
Didn't realize you were. We are saying nothing.
Okay. Are you just looking at all this, or are you still staring away?
Trink's probably looking at this point if there's no more like bloody.
Yeah,
Okay.
Irida's watching, but isn't saying anything.
Okay. You know what's so funny, Virgil? Virgil Blackhand? Is that your name? I think what would be even better, which would work out for all of us, is if you didn't kill me. Because, Nakara, she's made a name for herself, hasn't she? She's your little protector. Listen, they've already sent people to kill her. They're on their way right now. I could call them off if you let me go. No answers for you, but Nakara gets to stay around just a little bit longer. Dion Hotel, too. God, we'll raise it straight to the fucking ground. Don't even tempt us.
Fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh.
Wait,
Walker, I'm
maybe?
really sorry. Sorry,
No, no, no.
what's up?
Okay.
What's up?
No,
Kenny?
I'm saying quiet. This is your choice, actually. Never mind.
Nakara, I hate to say it, but your life is left up to the flip of a coin. Heads, she gets to keep hers. Tails, sorry, not sorry.
Would you?
I
Can we make a suggestion?
I was
oh
gonna say you definitely can say something here, Milo.
By all means, Milo, if you make this decision any easier for me, I will be very happy.
personally, bro, she said herself that she might croak tomorrow, bro. Okay, but Irida. Oh, this is hard. Can I have like the rest of the night to think about it? Because we need answers.
Freddie has a question.
But
I have an idea because you can always check to see if he's lying about this.
This is true. I would like to make a perception check to see if he's lying to my fucking face again.
Okay,
percept
make a
really
perception
hard,
check.
Virgil. Percept.
Perceive it. Use your
Please.
mind.
Please, please, please.
You can't tell.
Son of a bitch.
Can I
make a perception check?
No, can I flip my coat, my awesome cloak, and
Giving me a hero point?
yeah.
If you'd like to, sure.
No, it's not gonna matter. Something about Murphy right now tells me it's not gonna matter.
I think he's gonna see you do
Oh.
that, and he's gonna send them. Honestly.
Do you give me the hero point, Milo?
Yes.
No takesy backsies. It has been rolled.
It's not gonna matter.
Virgil. You're looking at his face. And you can tell that he is lying through his teeth.
Unless you both
She's already dead.
What?
Oh.
I'm gonna immediately step away and call her.
No! How would I know this, Murphy?
She texted
You
you.
can see a look in his face that says, I've already won. He has no doubt about the outcome of this situation. He knows what's been done. He knows what's going to happen. Irida, you call Nakara, and it rings. And it rings. But there's no answer. You want to know the biggest kicker? Your friends are being fed to Minerva right now. So it seems you have a choice in front of you.
Virgil doesn't wait for him to finish speaking. He will drop his gun and he will grab him by the throat with his metallic arm. And it almost like a hydraulic press, he will lift him up into the air and start choking him out.
Okay. You guys watch Virgil just start choking him, the slow, painful death as Mars is desperately trying to fight against him. And he's trying to break off that grip from Virgil, but that cybernetic hand just continues going further and further until eventually Mars's breath is gone. Irida?
I was gonna ask if I can group chat. Be like, yo, what the fuck is happening?
You can't
right
group
now?
chat.
Okay.
Fuck. He's...
You guys are in different districts of the city. It doesn't go that far.
Even then, Moss is being mind controlled. Why would it matter?
Even then, yeah.
Is it
I'm pretty sure we established that rule that the group chat only goes to
Oh yeah,
as long-
120 feet.
Yeah, as long as you're in
120
the,
feet.
and I ruled that as
Yeah.
just the same district of the city. Yeah.
But you need to be in like the mentality as Moss.
Mhm.
You're being like brainwashed right now.
Fuck.
Virgil, you eventually, as he's gripping onto your arm, you feel him slowly losing life as his eyes close. And he goes unconscious and dead. As Mars's
Slight
body
interesting
falls
thing
to the
about-
floor. Mars.
Oh, I was gonna say, slight interesting thing about group chat is that no matter how far away you are, it says as long as two bonded creatures are on the same plane of existence and are both alive, they remain aware of each other's like present state, general direction, and distance from one another, and if they're conscious.
Okay. But yes,
So if you want to
Virgil.
know if anyone's conscious.
Yeah. Virgil, Mars falls to the floor, seemingly dead before you. And Ida approaches. Good job, Virgil. Fuck that piece of shit.
Shut the hell up. And then Virgil will kick Mars's corpse, and again and again and again and again.
Again.
Okay. You
And
kick
only
him.
when he is fully bloodied and basically unrecognizable, unless someone were to take like a DNA sample from him or something, is he done. And he will stand by the window, he will light up a cigarette, and he will just stand there and look out to the skyline.
So fucking horrible.
Okay. Ida looks at the rest of you. That's not how I thought that was gonna go.
Murphy, I'm gonna
Irita's
cry. I lied to you.
still calling Nakura over and over.
It's ringing.
Oh my god,
Would I
Murphy.
would I have any other coworkers like phone number?
I don't think
There's
so.
no other janitor or something? Go
I mean,
for
you
it.
can try. You can start calling them, but it's ringing.
Ugh.
They slaughtered the Dion Hotel.
What?
What the fuck
Listen.
do we do now? Like,
I need to find my mother, and it sounds like your friends are with her. I say we go moving.
no. I don't want to go to the church.
Oh God. I mean,
You don't want to go to the
Throw me
church.
off.
Do you want answers, or do you want whatever this is? Your friends are in danger. My mother's in danger, and our answers are lying at the church. We can deal with your unfortunate loss later, and I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. But it is time that we move. And you see her slowly start transforming into her vulture form as she grows larger and her wingspan takes up most of the hall. And she kind of eyes you guys and then eyes her back.
You're right. It's time to nut up or shut up. He will stamp out his cigarette, and I mean, it's almost imperceivable, but his eyes are slightly puffy and red.
oh.
As you guys
Aw.
And he
grab...
will. No. I mean, I was just gonna say he was gonna climb onto the back
Okay.
of Ida.
All right, you guys climb onto the back of the
Yeah.
Ida, and as you dive over the edge for the first time in your lives, you fly. Moss,
Uh-oh.
you suddenly start to wake up as you have fallen at the bottom. All you can feel is what seems to be dust and dirt around you as you have found yourself in some cavernous area. And as you bring yourself up, you look up and you can see a giant owl before you, its wingspan casting a shadow over you, and its mouth pecking at you as it roars and breathes down your neck. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh
No!
my god! I'm
As we
cr-
pick up next week and find
Murphy,
out what happened.
we gotta kill you. We gotta kill
Yeah.
you.
Public execution tonight.
Everything's going wrong.
Oh,
They
okay.
have to
That
leave the building.
was excellent. Oh my god.
Guys, I'm gonna die again.